Hello. Hello, everyone. How are we doing? How are you guys all getting on? I hope you're doing well. You get me 1 minute early today. This is the most organized I have ever been, ever. It's insane. It's crazy. Welcome in. How are we doing? Turbo, you are first, and all the redeems are gone. You're right, because this is much more of a podcast-style stream, and I don't want it to be interrupted by stuff like level requests and the other redeems that just cause general distraction. But the difference with this and an irregular podcast is because it's happening live, I'm aiming for live audience interaction, so we're going to be doing this together. Welcome in Kodri and Kalola and Skylar. How are you guys all doing? I hope you're doing good. How are you guys getting on? It's literally GD Podcast. It's the Teddy Cast right now. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope I'm able to provide decent content. I'm going to turn down the music because I don't want it to interrupt. Hululu Knight, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? How's your day going? I hope you're doing well. But how are you guys all getting on? I hope you're doing well. How are your weekends? Did you guys get up to much? Do you guys know each other, Turbo and Hululu? Are you familiar with each other's game? Ah, yes, I see. Lovely. Cool. Cats and Toast, welcome in. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? How's your day going? And how's your weekend going? How was your weekend? Happy Monday, guys, by the way. Welcome back to the new week. Sorry if that's a bit of a downer. But it's a new week, which means new opportunities and new chances to go and do cool things, right? So we approach it with PMA, positive mental attitude. And I'm sure we will do great. Suggested your challenge to Hululu channel even? Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Well, welcome in, Hululu. It's cool you guys know each other. I'm Teddy. I am from the UK. I'm 22. I play Geometry Dash, and sometimes I do other stuff like this. This is exactly other stuff. I will tell you guys about it in a second. Doing great. How is Moonlight Travel going so far? It's done. My part's finished. It's actually uploaded on the servers already, if you want to check it out. The actual full level got cancelled, unfortunately, due to like other people losing lots of progress on the level, which is, you know, it happens, it's fair. But my layout part is done and on the servers. I'm pretty happy with it. It's not perfect by any means. I am still a beginner, but I'm pretty happy with the final result. I think I did myself all right. I think I did myself justice, which is all I can really ask for. Yeah, 07 to Moonlight Travel. It's just Moonlight Walk now. I changed the name because there's no more traveling anymore. It's just a walk. But it's still up, so it's free for you guys to do whatever you want with it. There's no obligation to, obviously. It's just going to sit on the server. Moonlight Gallivant. Moonlight Shuffle, if you will. But yeah, do you guys want to see what's been cooking lately? And I'll tell you a bit about the inspiration, people who've helped me, and all that. You guys want to see what we're going to be doing this stream? I'm quite excited to show you guys, and I hope you like it. Excuse me. Oh, man. It's like kind of almost approaching exam season. I'm not a fan. I'm not ready to start revising for exams. But we shouldn't be talking about that now. I'm getting distracted. We should be on to more important things. You had the most ideas. You had some good ones. I think one or two of yours are actually in there, Turbo. So you'll have to... I've changed the names slightly to make them more shorter and more compact. But you hopefully will recognize your guys. If you did suggest a guy, I put a tweet out, I put something out on my YouTube, and I put something out in my Discord. So you guys were able to suggest your own guys, which was, I thought, quite nice. So we had some suggestions come in. But let me show you. Let me show you what we've been cooking. Let me turn this up a tiny bit. There you go. This is it. This is the every GD guy tier list. So, if you guys, I don't know if you guys are familiar with The Yard, but they are a podcast on YouTube with a couple of cool guys in there. I don't actually know. I'm not hugely familiar with them. I know Ludwig's in there, and that's about it. And there are some other guys too. Rob Top Blaze, hi, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? How is your day going? I hope you're doing well. How are you getting on? But yeah, so if you guys have heard of The Yard, then you probably would have heard of this, or their version of this, that they posted 2 years ago now, where they ranked every guy in the world. And it was hilarious. I watched it a bit ago and found it to be an absolute riot, and it was a blast. But I didn't know anything about this until a couple days ago, Skylar approached me with this idea and said, I watch this podcast every now and again. They've had this amazing idea. It's just come to the game that I play, World of Warcraft. I think you might be able to apply it here too. So the masterminds behind this whole thing are basically Skylar and the Yard podcast. So massive shout out to both of them, without which obviously this would never have happened. It's always me. It fully is. It is always you, Skylar. Delian, or Delian, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? How's your day going? I hope you're doing well. And Nota, hi, welcome in. How are you doing? So this tier list is quite straightforward. It's pretty heavily based on the tier list that they have in the Yard, and you'll see that a lot of them are fairly inspired, like the tier names, for example. For example, Harmless and Prison and even Based as Hell are semi-taken with inspiration from the Yards. So I'm not pretending this is an original idea. I know it's not. And yeah, it just seems like a really cool concept, and I would love to give it a try. So thank you so much, Skylar, for introducing me to this, and the Yards for having this idea first. Chris, so welcome in. And Rob Top Plays, hi again. How are you getting on? You're ending your GD career. How come? What happened, Nota? But let me explain this a bit. So basically, I have collected, well, I say it's been a joint effort between me and Skylar, and also you guys, if you're in the Discord mainly. You've come up with a bunch of archetypes for different guys. And a guy is just like a stereotype for a particular type of person that is relatively common in Geometry Dash, in the GD community. So hopefully, as we go through these, you'll recognize a few of the characters and be like, I know a guy like that. That's kind of the idea. If you see someone in there that you're like, I know someone who fits that description, then he's that guy. Literally. Let me shuffle this across here. Going full-time on making my first game. That's insane, Notha. How's that been going so far? I hope that's been going well. Yeah, hi, I get it. Hello. I'm gonna finish my part for a collab and make my one last level. Exciting. Best of luck. I hope that goes well. Zig, welcome in. Hi, Totterson. Hello, Ziggington. How are you getting on? I hope you're doing good. And thank you, Rob Top Plays, for the follow. I appreciate it, man. That's really kind. It's going well. That's good. That's good to hear. And Delian, thank you so much for the follow as well. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Are you guys ready? I'm going to zoom in here a little bit. I feel like this is a bit small, but on the small side. And we'll move it. I'm going to be blocking some of the tiers a bit here, but I think that's kind of inevitable. I'll like shuffle it around. Not yeah. Classic. Thank you very much for, I'm guessing that, I mean, that's not your first follow, but thanks for following again. Zog Ziggy is crazy. What's my favorite Space Gauntlet entry? I've not seen all of them, so I wouldn't be able to give a fair judgment. I really like Aperture, but I have not seen nearly enough. I've not even seen the results yet, so I don't actually know, like, where everyone placed. Ryan, welcome in. What are we tier listing? Do you want to see? Do you want to see the first entry? We're tier listing every guy. Have you ever heard of the Yard podcast, by the way, Dat Boy? Yeah, Lulu's right. We are tier listing guys in Geometry Dash. We are tier listing Geometry Dash guys. Peak first message, half-baked baby 52. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Thank you so much for the follow too. I appreciate that. How are you doing? How is your day going? How have you been, man? I hope you're doing well. And Jacobaru, welcome to the stream. How are you getting on? Pepe cringe what? What do you mean? We are tier listing every Geometry Dash guy right now. Let's go. Let's start. So you guys can see what I mean, because if you've not seen the podcast, you're probably like, what the hell is this guy talking about? So we're going to start. The very first guy is this. This is the first guy. So hopefully you kind of are now understanding a little bit what I mean by a GD guy. So this is the guy who plays the game, might be amazing at it, might be any level of skill, we have no idea. But he does not touch the community at all. There is no community interaction from this guy. He just plays. He's playing to have fun. He's happy how he is. Maybe he doesn't like the community. You know, maybe he's chilling, he's doing his own thing. He's just playing the game to play the game. And I know exactly where I'm putting this guy, but I want you guys to have a think about it first. Jolo, welcome to the stream. No way. How are you doing? How's your day going? I hope you're doing well. Men, tier list, put yourself in S. I would definitely put myself in S, but I'm not a guy, I don't think. Unless I see myself in any of these. We'll see. I'm going to join on mobile because I want to be part of this stream, but I got to go somewhere. You're good, Zug. You're good. No worries. I'll see you shortly on mobile. Ranking, like, common personalities. Yeah, half-baked. Exactly. Harmless tier? Nah, you guys are missing the point here. This guy is based as hell. I agree with Skylar. I think this guy is based as hell. This dude he's just playing, man. He's just having a good time. He's probably the most normal person out of all of us. Like, let's be honest. If you're interacting with this community, you're probably, like, at least a small bit strange. I see you guys in chat. I know you. I think he's based as hell. He's just playing for fun. Like, if you were to meet this guy, he would be the most nice, genuine person, probably, ever. In fact, I know one of these guys. And he is based as hell. Literally, the most based. I'd say star rated. Star rated is not a bad shout. But what would your argument be for not putting them in based? Harmless because he ain't gonna harm no one because he's not gonna interact with someone. Yeah, but he is harmless in that, like, there's no harmful interactions. But I genuinely think this guy, as a guy, is based. He's just based. He doesn't care. He's just there, literally. You could find these people from school. Yeah, there are some people from like that at school, but they're like taking 1,000 attempts on next step and he's having a fun time. I knew one of these guys, and his hardest was Killbot when it was 55 on the list. This guy is cracked. And I met him, like, last year. He's been retired for ages. But he was insane. So insane. Yeah, we got the first time chatter emote already. It's great. When you least expect it, beats Theory of Everything in under 100. The character development is crazy. Calling a GD player retired gave me culture shock. I hate that. Nah, I guess retired is definitely the wrong word, but he was like cracked. This guy is based, okay? I know you guys are, it's definitely upper side of the tier list from you guys, but this guy is just based, okay? He's based. He wins. Next guy. This one is a community one, actually. I think we might also know one of these guys as well. You've probably all met one. The Bad Host. This guy is always like, we should make a mega collab. We should collab. We should work together on a level and release it and it'll get rated. And then does absolutely nothing from that point. No contributions whatsoever. Maybe he disappears from the face of the earth. Maybe he just lets it die. Maybe he waits for you to do your part and then lets it die. This guy is like cringe. Should I shrink? Yeah, let me shrink my cam actually. You're right, Skyline. Let me do that. Hang on. Let me see if I can, and then recent events feed. Give me a sec, guys. I'm gonna see if I can shrink these together. I cannot. I can shrink myself, though. Bye! Bye! How big are we saying? Like, that size? I think that's probably good. Oh, God. Oh, great. So it selects both of them, but... Give me a sec. Technical difficulties. Ignore this. I'm gonna move myself way over to the side as well. How does that look, guys? Did you see what I did there? I think that's much better. That's way better. I should be small. I'll move myself down, actually, a bit as well. I put this one above the lowest one. Never knew there was a community and he beat Bloodlust. That's insane, Notta. That's crazy. Yeah, sorry, Half-Baked. I've shrunk myself now. Hopefully you can see. The bad host is banned. I think we're reaching a consensus of he's not a good guy. And I agree. I don't think this guy's a good guy. Should he be in prison for being a bad host? That's what I think is the biggest like debate here. Does he go in prison for being a bad host? Is that something that he deserves? A bad host, Jacob, is a guy that like starts a level and gets everyone involved with it, and like gets a bunch of people, makes a server, and then does nothing and the level dies, or like doesn't make his part ever, vanishes from the face of the earth, like that guy. That's the bad host. I'm gonna make myself a tiny bit bigger. This is too small. I'm gonna move myself down a bit. I'm gonna go up like that much, maybe like here, and then like that. There we go. I'm locking it in. I'm locking it in. Oh no, that's not symmetrical at all. Wait, I'm unlocking it. Sorry, do not... I'm getting distracted. I should have done this beforehand, but here we are. Okay, perfect. Have you guys experienced the bad host before? Only care for creator points, leave me to do gameplay, then deco. Ooh, that's a bad host too. I think we're between leaderboard banned and prison. I don't know how bad this guy is. I'm kind of leaning towards prison. I'm not gonna lie, I am kind of leaning towards prison. I've experienced this before myself as well. I did not enjoy the experience. I think this guy sucks. I'll be honest. I was in a bad host once, but for game developing, so much time and energy for nothing. That sucks, Sig. One is lazy, one is a cash grab. We're putting them both together. But the bad host that I'm talking about, the level never gets finished. That's the bad host that I'm talking about. The motives for starting the collab can be whatever they want, but this guy never ever finished. The level is never getting finished. Like, it's just not happening. I think this guy kind of deserves prison time. I want to make him a bit smaller, so there's room. Wolsey's 5th dumpling. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? How is your day going? The collab has barely even started. Yeah. Or, like, there's enough progress on it that you've invested time in it, and then it disappears. Like... Jail? Right, good. I love democracy. Me too. My personal favorite, man. Alright. I got 29 to 93 on Torn today. That's sick, Wolsey's 5th dumpling. I don't even know how I'm supposed to name you because you're not Wolsey. You're Wolsey's, though. Good run, man. That's amazing. Best of luck on the level. I hope that goes well for you. Next guy. Are you ready for the next guy? I love this already, man. This is so much fun. The challenge player. This guy only plays challenges. Nothing else. He does not care about stars. He does not care about demons or anything. He is just here to play levels that are 15 seconds long or less. Like, he's just about to just play the 1 million billion bajillion CPS level that you bang your head at for 10 years and then you beat it. Leaderboard banned, star rated, and harmless. Harmless towards star rated. Based is crazy. Bro's the nicest stream. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate that, Delian. That's very kind. It's their choice to play the game. I think a thing that is important to recognize about challenge players as well is they tell you they're playing challenges. You know they're playing challenges. If they're a challenge player guy, they're like, oh no, I'm playing a challenge. Yeah, that's cool, but like, have you seen Sakupan Death Egg 3 times 3? Like, that's nice, but like, what about Testicular Torsion Chamber? Like, taking the challenge player community into consideration, some of those people are awful. Yeah, exactly. So the guy is not a good guy. He is not based. I definitely is not prison either, but he is not based. You've beaten the 3rd hardest challenge in the game in GD, Skylar. That's insane. The levels you play have 0 creative merit. I think we're leaning towards the lower end of the spectrum slightly here. I think it's like we've got a fair few. We've got 1 star rated, a couple harmless, a couple leaderboard bans. And I think that averages out to a high leaderboard ban. I agree. I agree with you, Half-Baked. I think this guy is roughly high leaderboard ban. Harmless, lower harmless. I think it depends a lot on the specific challenge player. But the challenge player archetype is like just pushing for like, you should make... Yeah, annoying at best and obnoxious at worst. The kind of guy that pushes it down your throat. That's like, but how many frame perfects does I have? But like, have you thought about the CPS? Wolsey's 5th dumpling. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that, man. That's really kind. I think they get high leaderboard banned based on chat average, I think. And we'll move on. This is one that we came up with first. But you guys also suggested in the Discord. I think you might like this one. This is the CP Grinder. The Creator Point Grinder. This guy only cares about creator points in the world. The only Parisian. Militant Mold, welcome to the stream, by the way. How are you doing? How's your day going? Parisian. Oh my goodness. Overwhelming prison... like, grind here. I'm thinking about it. The CP grinder, we're talking about millions of levels that are like basically the same. They're just good enough to get those 2 creator points. They're not any better, but they're not any worse. Doing great. That's good to hear, man. That's good to hear. Harmless, strong. So we got 2 harmless, 3 prison. There's like no kind of, he's moderately bad. He's either mid or below prison. The CP grinder goes about here. I think it depends a lot on the CP grinder as well, though. The levels are not great, but the levels are content. That's true. I think... What do I think about this guy? I think this guy is not harmless. I think overall, the idea of pumping out the same thing over and over and over again with mild modifications that's just enough to get yourself another feature and some more little in-game token points, I don't think that's harmless. I think pushing that is a bad thing. I think it's bad to be recycling the same stuff constantly. What if they aren't pumping out the same thing over and over? The archetype of the CP grinder is not changing much. The guy with 1 billion bajillion creator points, and they're all like classic featured levels from early 2.1 style stuff that's still getting rated. If every level has subtle creative merit, then definitely harmless. But I think there are more CP grinders that don't do that than there are that do. I don't think they deserve prison, because at the end of the day, it's like, it's not actually that bad, guys. It's just They're allowed to do it. They're playing the game their own way. They're not ruining the game. Or people's experiences. I agree. Split is harmless, definitely. Split is like upper harmless as well. Split is fine. But I don't think Split is the archetype of CP grinders. So I think I'm going to go in between you guys. Because you guys have kind of like... You've split it. You've split it between harmless and prison. I think in the middle is a solid area to go. I fucking hate these guys. Some are putting effort into levels and only getting star rates, and they pump out the same thing and getting feature. And the gameplay isn't even good. Yeah, there are definitely like some creators that are very reasonably like, why are you doing this? Like this can't be fun. Like, do you really get enjoyment out of this? But I think overall, I think at the point we're at now, the creating like standards are enough where the levels they're pumping out aren't all just objectively bad. I've not heard of D-Kitty. Is that a CP grinder? There are still many people that can't get a feature, and this guy's got 234,234, and that's still impressive. It is impressive. Exactly. I think if you were to talk to this guy, I don't think the conversation would be very enjoyable. I think they spend more time in like thinking about whether or not this is enough for a feature exactly so they can move on with their life than thinking about how people are going to enjoy themselves playing the level. And I think that's not a good thing. I think that's the wrong mindset to have. So I think they're leaderboard banned. I think they're worse than challenge players. Oh, do I? I don't know. Are they worse than challenge players, guys? I don't know. I think if every CP grinder was like D-Kitty, then it would be prison. Challenge worse? I think I agree. I think challenge players are worse. Because I think challenge players are louder. I think it's easier to know when you're talking to a challenge player than it is to know when you're talking to a CP grinder. Because the CP grinders are more reserved. They're quieter and more introverted. The challenge players will be like, I've been working on this challenge for 20 billion attempts. It's harder than Acheron, by the way, and it's like 10 seconds long. It's 15 million frame perfect, and the CPS max is 20. Like, that's literally so much skill. So I think the CP grinders are, I think I'm going to put them above. I think that's where we're going to leave it. I think that's fine. The next one I think you will hopefully like. What do we think of the daily chatter? Everyone thought hell would freeze over when Young overtook Viprin, but Young just built more. It's valid. Yep, immediate prison. Thank you, guys. I'm glad we're all on the same page here. Straight to jail. Go directly to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect 200. Oh my god, these guys piss me off. It's like, please stop talking. It's insane the amount of hot air and absolutely nothing else of value they contribute to the wider community as a whole. Go directly to jail. Worse than bad host, IMO, because I really have a personal vendetta against bad hosts, don't I? Daily chatters are really bad though. Star rate Zik. That's crazy. 70% of CV's people doing freakish. Exactly. It's like, no, stop that, please. This is not how you get your likes, man. It's not that important. Colon be like, what? Make a new tier called Hell just for the daily chatter. Damn. Yes, I think they're worse. We're gonna put them at the bottom here. We're not gonna make a new tier because I don't have enough guys. But they definitely at the bottom of prison. They're going to jail and they're getting stabbed in there. It's like the inmate that you go to and then it gets even worse when they get there. Aspect, yo. Thank you so much for the Prime sub. Let's go. That's 6 months, baby. How are you doing, man? How's your day going? Thank you so much. And Apple Crafter, how are you doing? I'm doing good. How are you getting on? I hope you're doing well. We're ranking all the GD guys right now. It's great. Where's the hell category to put the bad host in? Welcome in, Nongo. How are you doing? They need to save some O2 for us? Valid. I forgot the worst two guys. What are the worst two guys? They might pull up. They might come up. They might come up. The bottom right of prison. You're putting daily chatter worse than bad host? I'm torn between it. I'm not sure yet. Can I submit 2 more guy ideas? It's closed, I'm afraid. I can't print out any more now. Maybe at the end if I have time, but we'll see. Put them in the cellar of jail. Both of these guys suck. Like, I don't know who sucks more, because the bad host is a very big negative impact, but it's for fewer people. Whereas the daily chatter, everyone has to, well, not everyone, but a lot of people have to listen to their waffle and their shite. And it's like a lesser effect, but way more people have to interact with it and see it. And I think that's pretty bad in itself. Real sub, let's go! I know. Does let me do a message? I hate this place. I'm so sorry if you're lost, man. That stinks. Where am I on the tier list? I take it you can't see my tier with how high it is. Yeah, it's slightly above the screen. There's a blank space there. It's like the electron valence layer. You know, you're a semiconductor. There's a small layer up there, and then there's the top tier, and that's where you are. And me. We're both up there. Doing well. I'm sent here by my collab host because he wants to know if you're up to make a part. I am not, probably. I mean, you can tell me about it a bit if you want in my DMs. My DMs are open, but I don't normally do creating stuff because I'm very bad at creating, unfortunately. Daily chatters are really annoying, but bad hosts literally waste hours of your life. Daily chatters are just annoying to have, but the bad hosts actively waste people's time. That's kind of valid. It's kind of valid. Yeah, okay, fine. You win. That's a valid take. I can respect that. Oh my god, please let me move this. I'm begging you. Oh my days. Thank you. We'll swap them around. Bad host goes lower. I concur. Actual wasted time is worse. Thank you. Could fuse them together so they become the daily host. We can throw them to hell. Happily. The daily... what am I... I'm behind. Is this like a globed rank tier list? Or how does daily chatter outside of globed affect others? Just like general annoyance in the chat of the daily level and yeah, in the globe daily. It's just them being annoying. This is every guy that is in the community. Or not. As of zero community interaction, the GOAT. Waste everyone's time for nothing. Literally, Cressy, you're right. The bad guys, the comment botters. Yeah, that's like almost, it's like daily chat adjacent kind of. Nerdler, that's crazy. Hope Globe Kid is in on this. You'll have to wait and see. I think we have something similar. Yeah, like the info. You can DM me like what you'd want from me. And I'll think about it. I can't promise I'll accept though. Someone I knew wasted days on a party and if you get scrapped for no reason. That sucks. That actually sucks, Nongo. I am so sorry for that guy's loss. I had like, I think the most time I wasted was a couple of hours on something that never happened. Dude. What is this auto layering? Why is it at the bottom? Hello? I don't know why that's happening. Okay. The Demon Grinder. Now, I didn't... When Skylar, this is one of Skylar's ones. And at first I was like, what's the difference between a demon grinder and a star grinder? Because I didn't get it. But Skylar explained it to me in a very concise way that I'm not going to tell you about until star grinder comes up. So you guys will just have to wait for that. Had to leave your ears when I join Glow with mic on. Unfortunate. Based star rated probably. I think I agree with star rated. I think these guys are star rated. I don't think they're based. They're not like the greatest guys of all time, but they're chill. I concur. They're just like, they're going through a lot, okay? Grinding easy and medium demons, and that takes a lot, and I respect that. So I think star rated is very fair here. They're normally just like the quiet guys. They're going about their day, and they're generally quite chill. You know, they're alright to talk to. They're just playing the game, man. They're just playing the game. As a demon grinder, I was pretty based as hell. I am biased. High star. Based totally not because I grind easy demons and insane demons. A lot of demon grinders in chat I see. So slight mild bias in chat, but I'm on your side, fortunately for this one. I think you guys are star rated. And I think that's a compliment. That's a good thing. Next is the extreme grinder. What do we think about the extreme grinder in comparison to the demon grinder? Who up grinding their extremes right now? I know a demon grinder is chill and base. Let's go. That's huge. We love that. That's a lot of base. I'm surprised. You guys think this guy's based, huh? I don't think I kind of disagree. I kind of low-key disagree with you. I think extreme grinders are worse than demon grinders because they're the same guy, but extreme grinders have more ego. What do you guys think about that? Because I'm seeing a lot of base here, and I feel like you guys are forgetting the fact that a lot of people that grind extremes do it so they can tell other people how many extremes they have. Rather than, like, actually just grinding for the number. Zeronium is the extreme grinder and Zeronium is in fact based. Now, that's true. I do think Zeronium is based, but sadly, Zeronium is not a guy. And I think Zeronium is special enough that he does not make the archetype. I don't think every extreme demon grinder is like Zeronium. I don't think it's very close either. I don't really care about the gloating extremes, but I only play extremes. How many do you have, Half-Baked? That's crazy. That's what every stat does, though. But, like, most people that grind, like... I don't think that they are as, nice to talk to. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. If that's just me, I'll let you guys overrule me. I know Skylar agrees with me, though. I think one of the reasons they get partially on my nerves is because a lot of them, like, deliberately underrate levels that they beat. And that gets on my nerves a lot. Because it's an extreme demon. They gatekeep the extreme demon ranking as well. They're like, they will tell you, they'll be like, this is not an extreme demon. When a level is literally rated extreme demon and has been for, like, they'll tell you if you've beat Akko, you've not beaten a real extreme demon. And that I find very annoying. My friend is funny, real. Grinding extremes is kind of fun. I'm doing misfire as a first extreme, but I like to do runs on other extremes too. That's an insane first extreme choice, Salulu. How's that going so far? Grinding extremes is fun. I'm not saying it's not fun. I think extreme demon is one of my favorite difficulties. I really like the challenge, but I think people that grind extremes are slightly different. 15, that's crazy, Half-Baked. GG's, man. That's sick. Nice achievement. Cryptix, welcome in. How are you doing? How is your day going? Your star rated? Is this you? Is this you? We're dissing your archetype right now. Right now. You might want to close your ears. I'm sorry. The only extreme grinder I knew of that ego is Space UK. But that's not an extreme grinder. That's like a top player / list grinder. That's a different person. I barely interact with the popular GD servers anymore. Then maybe you're this guy in disguise. You're on the pipeline. We are dead at the moment searching for people. That's unfortunate. Best of luck getting it back off the ground, Apple. I hope that goes well. Someone told me Aki was a medium demon. Like, but people will tell you shit like that unironically. They'll be like, no, but actually though, like it's actually just so easy. Like, what do you mean you can't do it? It took you 50,000 attempts? Like, what? It's easy. It's a medium demon. I hate downplaying people. I agree. Ego is like cringe as fuck. 51 and 14 to 65. Nice, man. Nice going, Halili. That's sick. Most people I see that gatekeep extreme this don't even have an extreme beaten. Okay. I think I've swung you guys a little bit, but not as much as I was hoping. I'm going to leave extreme grinder here. I was going to put them in like low harmless, high leaderboard band. But you guys seem to like him. You guys seem to like him. I don't know if that's biased from all of you being extreme grinders, but I'll consider myself democracied. Accurate Cataclysm isn't a real extreme, is whatever. It's still extreme. Yeah, exactly. I agree, Half-Baked. That's annoying. It annoys me when that happens. Guess I'm not a real grinder since I don't beat extremes nearly as quickly because I only beat levels I want to beat. Yeah, me too. Me too. I mean, I'm not a grinder of any sort anyway, but yeah, we'll leave him as star rated. You guys like him. That's fine. I'm doing this with you after all, so I've got your help. I'm not putting them above Demon Grinder though. That's a personal vendetta. That is personal. I'm abusing my streamer powers to put it here and not here. Shall we move on? You're gonna like, actually wait, let me, no, we'll leave it, we'll leave it in the order this is fine. GD mod sends everything. And I'm actually gonna put him on the screen. I'm gonna put this guy on the screen with his very close buddy. GD mod sends nothing. What are we thinking here? Can't even do 10% Aku is impossible. I agree. Aku is an extreme demon, bro. It's a hard level, man. People disrespect that way too easily. Extreme grinding with my only active community being half with glow buddies is nice. That sounds fun. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, man. If someone beat Benoit Demon, my most recent Insane Demon is a first Insane Demon, is really proud of it. I see no reason to downplay it, even though I believe it's a mid-range hard demon. Very specific example, but I get it. I get it, Cryptix. I think, like, if you beat a level that's rated Insane Demon, you should be proud of the fact that you beat a level that's rated Insane Demon. If it gets derated later, then, you know, go beat a harder level. But, like, for now, it's an Insane Demon. Congratulations on your Insane Demon. Alright. This is the strongest consensus ever, and I fully agree. I'm glad we're on the same page here. Oh my god, can I please select this guy? Guy who doesn't want to be selected on the tier list. Jesus. GD mod sends nothing. Harmless. I concur. 100%. GD mod who sends nothing. Well, I said that in the wrong order. But GD mod sends everything. Harmless. GD mod who sends nothing. Prison. Pack it up, buddy. It's off to jail with you. What's the point of being a mod if you said nothing? Exactly. What are you even doing there? Please, I'm begging you. Like, you don't have to open requests. You don't have to do all of that streaming stuff that everyone else does. Like, you don't even need to do that. Just send a level every now and again. I'm begging you, please. It's like the only way to get mod in this game now anyway. So what's the point of getting mod and then not using it? So nothing, they're just gonna be demoted anyways. Low key though, low key. I agree. They're not the worst in Sends Nothing. I think they're above Daily Chatter as well. Oh, they contribute nothing. I think they're above Daily Chatter. I don't think they're that bad. But I don't know. They suck. Like, please send a level. I'm begging you. I agree. Bad host still lowest prison. That's the worst. We might not be beating that ever. Sending everything is like objectively harmless. Sending literally nothing makes you a prick and extremely annoying. Try Sibazol. Take notes on how to improve. Oh my goodness, the direct call out is crazy. Oh my days. But I agree. Straight to jail for this guy. But this guy, he's alright. He's chill. You know, he's harmless, right? He's sending everything. That's fine. It's not gonna be bad. Like, that's cool. Good for you, I guess. You get made fun of for not touching Fortnite in my life. I've only played Fortnite like once or twice. This is a safe space for hating on Fortnite. You're good. Gotta get that moderator badge. Exactly, bruh. If you send something not that good, is whatever. I don't think Rob cares. Yeah, exactly. I think you'd have to like be seriously spamming to annoy Rob. And you played Fortnite once, I haven't touched it since. Basically same. Basically same. It's just not my type of game. And that's fine. That's okay. Next guy. Oh my fucking god, bruh. Can we stop doing this? This guy. What are we thinking about this guy? GDS is the Geometry Dash server. It's like the main server. This is the guy that is always chatting on the Geometry Dash like main Discord server. Yeah. Daily Chatter Plus. That's fascinating. I agree with leaderboard banter, though. I think this is fine. I think GDS active is better than Daily Chatter. Death penalty? Kill him, I guess. Oh my goodness. I think GDS active is like between leaderboard banned and harmless for me. I agree with Cryptics here. You used to be one of these people and I was annoying. That's class logo. I love the like self-recognition. We probably all were one of these guys at some point. Let's be honest. If you're one of the older people in the community and you've grown out of it, like, you used to be one of these guys. Odds are. Thing is, it's your daily chat, but they have less of a filter. I was not a GD mod. Only one of them, not all of them. I was not a GD mod either. Sag. No, I didn't actually want to, but... Or a daily chatter? No, me neither. I was... You'll see. I was zero community interaction for a while, actually. That was actually me for a time. I was based as hell, guys. I hate to say it. Back in my prime, I was based as hell. I used to be. I'm not anymore. I've fallen off by interacting with you all. But I think the GDS active guy is not that bad. Like, I think this is fine. I'm gonna put this above the challenge player. I think I'd like the GDS active is it's not that deep to me. Like, that's good for you, man. You want to grind sending messages on a server? Like, okay. I don't think they're fun to talk to at all. I'd probably have zero interesting things to say ever, but you can just not talk to them. Like, it's very straightforward. Whereas I think the daily chatter is much harder to avoid because they are in the actual game. Being a GD streamer is the most based. I didn't put that guy in. I was tempted. I was tempted to put that guy in. I didn't put that guy in. All I do is passively see new levels being made and interact in Twitch chats I follow. That's valid though, honestly. I kind of do the same. I don't actually play that much of this game. I barely play outside of streaming. I stream because I enjoy it, and it's like it's better use of my time, I think, than just playing. I enjoy making content more than I enjoy playing. Next guy. I think we're settled. Geode Reliant. I added this guy in today on a whim. This was inspired from Turbo, I think, actually. Origin, hi, welcome to the stream. How you doing? How's your day going? Now, the Geode Reliant guy, let me explain, is you didn't actually know much about them until recently. They basically almost didn't exist until 2.07 came out. And then there were a bunch of people that were just like, I can't play the game without my start pause switcher. What am I supposed to do without the ability to practice mode hack? What am I supposed to do without my icons? Like, what do you mean? this guy personally for me, I think is probably harmless. Partially because, like, they're not actually that annoying about it, but also they kind of low-key have a point. Like, I'm not geode reliant, and I'm not gonna out myself as geode reliant, okay? But I like the mods in geode. They are nice. They make the game a lot nicer to play. Star Pulse Switcher is absurdly nice, let's be fair. Yeah, no, exactly. Militant Mod, you are exactly right. Like, Star Pulse Switcher is actually a really nice mod, and there are tons of mods on geode that are actually very cool, and the UI features that they have are great. And I don't think it's unfair to be like this guy. I think they're like, it's a little bit like, okay, but that's kind of it. Like, I don't really mind. Yo, Dev, welcome to the stream. Or is he? What should I call you? But welcome in. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. How are you getting on? We are ranking every GD guy. What does it look like we're doing? We're ranking them all. Every single one of them. Do you see yourself in this list yet? If not, you will. Probably won't. You might not. The guy just wants the game to be a bit better. That's so fair. That's such a fair take, Half-Baked. He just wants the UI changes to be in the actual game. And that is honestly fine. Like, that's not a bad thing to say at all. Harmless death, but if they're using better edit, that's base. Totally not me. Valid though. Like, it's just UI change. It just makes the game better. Like, I don't blame them at all. I'm gonna put them here. They belong with GD mod. I don't know if they're above or below. I think I'm gonna put them below. Crunchy, welcome to the stream. Crazy first message. How are you doing? This next one you might find funny if you're on Twitter. I promise, by the way, this guy was added before yesterday, okay? This guy was here earlier than this. I feel like I might get accusations from this. I promise we came up with the idea for this guy before any of the Space Gauntlet stuff happened. And I'm not going to bring it up. Because we don't need to talk about it, okay? But this guy, we all know a guy like this, okay? This is... This guy makes banger levels. Possibly some of the most insane stuff you've ever seen in your entire life. They are absolute wizards in the editor. It's insane. I don't know how you make this stuff. But like... Is it that hard to be nice? Is it that hard to not be a bad person? Like, it's just bro. It's just bro. Like, I would rather you just didn't say anything at all than the shit you're saying. And we're sending them to prison. Based on you guys. I was going to put them in leaderboard band because I think I think it's possible to separate creator and creation, but you guys seem very convinced that this guy needs to go to prison. So we'll put him in prison. Fine. Prison is big, bro. The community sucks. I'm going to put them above the daily chatter though. That's my 2 cents. I think they go in here. Haven't been here in a couple of weeks. It's good to see you, man. How have you been, though? I hope you're getting on. Well. I hope you're getting on. What the heck? I hope you're doing well. I love how everyone is coming up with their own stuff for this guy as well. Everyone knows a guy like this. Like, be it the more recent ones or the older, like, OG ones. The Karif crash out. I remember that. Yep. That's a new one, right? Ammo Ultra. Like, actually. I'd say prison. All right. They're in prison. They're in prison. It's very possible to separate creator from creation, but you can still kill the creator. Oh, that's so fair. It is the guy. Like, We can put the guy in jail. Like, he can go there. We can keep his creation, and he can go to jail. Have a community interact with the community at all in a few months. You're aiming for this, right? That's what you're looking at, Crunchy. Get in there. I love Black Flag, but I heard bad things about the host. There's so many cases. There are so many cases. But yeah, Heinz is another, big example of, like, GOAT creator, just not a good person at all. Anyway, good consensus. He's in jail. He's in prison. We'll move on. This is another one that I added today. Got a lag spike. This was also inspired partially by people in the server. These are people that just will complain about absolutely anything and everything that is not their own skill. Like, they will not take responsibility at all for just the fact that they might have a skill issue. Like, it might be that they're just bad. Maybe they just messed up the click. There has to be an external reason for everything that's outside of their control. Can think of several. No, I agree, Nonga. There are too many in this community, man. We're between harmless and leaderboard banned, it looks like right now. Lag spike is crazy. Nah, I mean, it's lag spike because there are cases where people actually do get lag spikes. A lag spike is not a lag spike. Like, we all know it. We all know it's just cope. Like, relax. They are only in denial, harmless. That's fair, but they are annoying, man. I think may or may not be me, not actually though. I think they kind of are high leaderboard banned. They're like between leaderboard banned and harmless for me because I think talking to them as actual people, it's like that denial comes from ego. And the ego is the annoying part. And they're less like openly vain. But every time they die, it's like, man, come on. Like, if you're in VC with them, it's just annoying. This happens in a lot of other games as well, by the way. This got a lag spike is in every single game. I'm that guy in Rainbow Six Siege, bro. I'm the got a lag spike guy in Rainbow Six Siege. I'm always fucking lagging. Whenever I lose my gunfight, it was lag, bro. My game froze. I don't know what to tell you. And Rocket League too, actually. I don't know if any Rocket League people are lurking right now, but I was very bad with that. I'm working on it, and I'm not like that in GD. But I thought I was a bit cringe, not gonna lie. I thought I was kind of cringe. And I think for that, it's kind of like low harmless, high leaderboard banned. I was cheering when I died to lag because I can blame my death on lag. Consensus does seem to be leaderboard banned. I think we're gonna go high leaderboard banned. They only lie to themselves. They lie to anyone who's listening though. Like if you're in VC with them, they'll just be like complaining the whole time. Yeah, get good skill issue, literally. I think they go here. I might move them up later. Depending on how this ends up being. This right now is diabolical, by the way. This is the wrong type of shape. I was hoping for like a bell curve around harmless. But we fucking hate everyone in this community, I guess. So if we need to readjust the goalposts later, we'll readjust the goalposts later. But for now, I think that I'm going to put them in high leaderboard band. Because when I'm in VC with them, it annoys me. And I think you guys are kind of on the same page. I'm the god of lag spike in OC because sometimes I'm getting a high FC in my game lag spikes. But I don't break combo, and then break combo later in the song while I'm no longer lagging. But it's the lag spike's fault. It happened, and therefore, any further mistakes are justifiable by the lag spike itself. I might move this guy up later, actually. We're gonna see. Because this guy is low-key not that bad. He's just a bit annoying. But we'll put him there for now. And if I decide to shuffle, we'll shuffle. Yeah, Half-Baked Baby is a goat name. That was so funny. Teddy, you need to understand this community blows. No comment, man. No comment. Deaths that are not in quotation marks happened to me way too long. Now I might be complaining, but I have proof to back me up. It was not my fault. Careful, bro. Careful. Watch out. Watch out. Next guy. Oh, actually. Oh, actually. You know what? I like this guy less than got a lag spike. I think I'm going to move the lag spike guy up to harmless. Just so I can put this guy in his place. These people just annoy me a bit, man. It's just like, I'm so bad. No, you're fucking not. No, you're not. You're amazing at this game. You are insanely talented. Please, please stop complaining. Like, oh, I'm so bad. No. You're not. You're playing an incredibly difficult level and messed up by clicking 2 frames too late. Oh, you're okay, bro. I promise. You're better than I am by a long way. And when I hear you say that, I feel worse about myself. If you're so bad, what am I? Like, and I know not all of them mean it, but like, damn, bro, come on. You're just making those around you who aren't as good as you feel worse. Leaderboard banned, at least Nepes is the biggest example for me. Yeah, Nepes is a great player. Insanely talented player. But he like keeps saying, oh, I'm not that great. You are, I promise you are. And I know it comes from like, it's not, you don't say it to make others feel bad, but the others are feeling bad, like nonetheless. I just think it's funny, that's valid. Send me to prison? That's crazy. Also, this might also discourage newer players. Yeah, as well, because like, if they're bad and they can't do it, it's you know, like what are the newer guys gonna do? I remember when my hardest was an 8-star, man. I sucked. If I heard like some top player, be like, I suck at this game, I'm so bad, I'd just feel worse because I haven't even been a demon yet. I'll check after stream, Apple. Cheers, though. I appreciate that. I'll let you know today at some point, hopefully. Or if not, like, in the next day or 2. I know how they feel when they say, I'm so bad. I know how they feel. But, like, they're not it. This guy pretends to be humble, but is actually a gatekeeper in the closet. Yeah, I agree. I'm not going to keep them both in leaderboard ban, because that's just unfair. I think got a lag spike is better than this. And I think that should be represented. That could be the tier break. Next guy. I wish there was a way to get this to like default to the very top. Let me move this to the top there. This guy is based as hell. I'm glad we're all on the same page here. I think this guy is based as hell. I love this guy. I absolutely love him because like, he is literally just chilling. They say it how it is. They accept it. They're like, it is what it is. It's fine. They're not even mad most of the time. Like, they're just saying it. And that's so valid, honestly. I rate it. Most of the reactions were from dying far until like a top 50. No, I agree, Half-Baked. It's exactly the same. No, Nepes is definitely not doing it out of malice. It's not 100% is not out of malice, but the effect is still negative. He beats himself up a lot, which only makes me feel bad for him. Never fun to watch, also reminds me of a harsher version of myself. Yeah, I agree with that too. That's also fair. I'm glad you guys are all in agreement here. This is like a sweep across the floor. This is great. Based all the way. We'll just put him in here. We could just move straight on. I don't even need to explain this guy to you. You know this guy. You're familiar with him and his game. Next guy. Not at home. This is Skylar's guy. And this is a guy that I have no real comment on. This is a bad modern creator, I believe. Is the guy. Not as base as zero community action? No, I agree. He's below zero community interaction, but he's still base as hell. If they're not mad about it, it's all good mostly. Yeah, and most of them aren't. Most of them aren't, which is great. It reminds you like Sig. Sig's not mad. Sig's bad. He's not mad. And he's great fun. And he is based as hell, in my opinion. Harmless, let them build. I kind of agree. I kind of agree with the harmless take here. They're like, yeah, they suck. And, you know, maybe that sucks that they suck. The Notch at Home creator is the creator who makes the boring as fuck modern levels with minimal movement and flat pastel colors and solid block shaped decors and sleep chord music. And their levels have no creative merit and they deserve jail. That's a strong... You've come here with a vendetta against the Notch at Home, man. This poor guy. Damox, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? This is a sick tier list idea. Thanks, Skylar. And the Yard podcast. But how are you doing? It is a sick idea. I actually love it so much. I think we have to come to a consensus between our Notch at Home guy and our CP Grinder guy. We need to establish what the difference is and then talk about which one is worse. Because I think they're pretty closely related. So I don't think they should be far apart. I just want to let that guy make levels. Then why don't you want to let the CP grinder make levels? What difference are we distinguishing here? If they don't grind CP and actually try, I think it's harmless. Ah, I see. Notch at Home is bad unintentionally. I think the definition of this guy is slipping away from Skylar's initial definition, but I kind of like where we're going here. I kind of like the direction this is taking because I think Notch at Home and CP grinder are like, if the Notch at Home is a just spit out slop bad modern levels, then it's just a CP grinder but modern style. Whereas if the Notch at Home is just a bad creator and they're trying modern and it's just not working out, then I think that's harmless. I agree. I think that's harmless. I don't think that's bad. I don't think that's bad at all. Notch at Home doesn't imply the levels get rated. That's valid. Notch at Home, yeah, Notch at Home being bad unintentionally. I like the idea. There's a huge difference between making slop for CP and just trying to make mon style but ultimately failing. Yeah, we'll leave them in harmless. I think democracy wins this one. And I'm gonna put them... I think they're better than God of Lag Spike, not gonna lie. Extreme Grinder sounds a bit sus. I had not thought about that. We're not changing it. Do not... You'll get your mind out of the gutter. That's insane. I think I agree with harmless here. I hate democracy. Another valid take. I think they go like somewhere in the middle of harmless. I think they're better than God of Lag Spike. Because the God of Lag Spike guy is like very slightly annoying. I think they probably go like here. Here or here. I don't know which. Low harmless, high banned. We'll go here then. Bet. If CP grind, go ban, but if build for harmless, build for fun, harmless. I agree, Kodri. I think you're exactly right. We're gonna go like... Yeah, we'll go kind of in the middle here. They're not a great creator, but they're not a CP grinder. Like... They build in. Just not that greatly. Strawberry, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? How is your day going? I hope you're doing well. They're not even like bad, they're just trying to... They're just trying, man. They're just trying. Someone give them a break. Depends purely on the person, it isn't guaranteed. Yeah, I think the annoyingness is not part of the archetype. Just noted the geode reliant thing. Glad I'm not one of those people. Yeah, that one got added in today. Moving on. Next guy. You guys are going to have to walk me through this one a little because I'm not particularly familiar with this type of guy. Tell me about this guy. There's no way the first message is based directly underneath prison. Guys. They are based as hell. He unbanned me. That's fair. Unbanned is based. Some of them are insufferable. I've talked to a leaderboard mod. They're kind and understanding. Who are leaderboard mods? So leaderboard mods are the guys that basically decide whether or not you're allowed on the leaderboards, I think. Yeah, there's a leaderboard server, and if you get banned on the, you can appeal to like them, and they manage kind of all of the completions. I have had an experience with a leaderboard mod before, and they seemed fine. They did not give me the answer that I wanted to hear. I basically was asking if I beat a level a long time ago, had it on a recording, so I had proof that I completed the level. And I wanted to see if I could hack complete it for my stars, so I could have the stats. And they said I couldn't do that, but they were nice about it. They were fine. Obviously, it's not the result that I wanted, but like they weren't an ass about it. So I'm thinking harmless or above here, at least. But I need experiences from people who have been leaderboard banned, because you guys will know the most about this archetype, because you will have talked to the most guys. Some of them want you resetting your stats if you hack like 2 levels. That's insane, Half-Baked. Really? I watched someone get leaderboard banned because they beat a demon fast, asked for proof, they got the proof, and then the leaderboard mod just didn't believe them and kept them banned. What? Wait, that's insane. Did that act? What? That can't be right. That's not. I do remember a controversy about that happening at one point. I wasn't tuned into it though. Yo, Scrub. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Rank Scrub Lord. We don't have a... There's not a femboy tier in here. So we can't put you on. Sorry. We can put you on a subs bench down here somewhere. Scrub's live? Get back to playing the level. Go beat your extreme demons, sir. Get your new hardest. Stop getting distracted. Oh! Oh, I see. Oh my god. Thank you so, I guess. Oh my days. Thank you so much, Scrub, for the raid. With 17, man. That's sick. Shout out, Scrub, the GOAT. Thank you so much for the raid, man. I really appreciate that. How is the rest of your stream? How are you? Your local bagel. Thank you so much for the follow. That's a great name. That is based as hell. I love that name. Will you rank me now? I should add. I might add. We'll think about it. When I get to the end, we'll see how much time I have. I'm not going to add specific people because we're doing archetypes, but I might add the Twitch streamer on here. What do you guys think? Welcome in, guys. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing well, by the way. Let me say hi. Sorry, let me scroll back up. Tina, Crunchy again, Minor, Zaina, Shubi, hello. First time chatter, welcome in. Keenon, how are you guys doing? And Lil Potate, Strawberry again. Zig again, of course. How are you guys getting on? First time chatter, for real, for real. How are you doing? Let me explain what we're doing here. Sorry, I should have done that first. We're ranking every GD guy, okay? We're ranking every guy in Geometry Dash. If you've met a person in Geometry Dash, and you're like, that's a classic example of someone who does X thing, we have them right here, and they're going on this tier list. Good luck with that, XD. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. How you doing? Put some respect on my boy. I know a goat when I see one. I haven't forgotten. I forgot Maltban. He's not an archetype though. He's an individual dude. Whoosh. You're star rated twice. This is you. But yeah. So depending on what kind of guy you are, we're basically just rating you based on that. It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun so far. It's all for laughs, obviously. It shouldn't be taken seriously. But yeah, that's it. Welcome to the stream. I'm Teddy. I'm British. I play GD and stream it. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. Insane Demon Grinder isn't on here. Discrimination. I can write one in, but you're going in prison. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. Where would Insane Demon... Nah, yeah, I think you'd probably be in the same area here anyway. Like, It's the same thing. I'd probably put you above Demon Grinder, because Insane Demons are the most based difficulty rating in the game. Like, you'd probably be star rated or base as hell. You'd be here or here. I think like, Insane Demon is probably the most based demon difficulty that there is, and I think their grinders are the most based grinders that there are. But there aren't enough of you, man. You're an endangered species. That's why you're not on here. You need more insane demon grinder guys. You need to start creating an army, man. Leaderboard mods and harmless, although some of them suck a lot. They're just trying to do their job in the end. I think I agree. I think it sounds like we've had good experiences and bad experiences. It sounds like the average is in the middle. So we're going to put them in the middle. I'll put them down here. As funny as it would be to leaderboard ban the leaderboard mods, I feel like that'd be fucking hilarious. We're not gonna do that. We will put them in harmless. I think that's valid. I think harmless is valid. I don't know what I am. I don't know what you are either. I don't know what stereotype you'd fit in. Got a lag spike? Maybe you're this guy. Probably closer to that than anything else, but you're not that guy exactly. The idea is you're not supposed to be exactly that guy, because it's an archetype, right? It's not what everyone is. But you might be related to one of them. Your cousin's a Gotha lag spike guy, sort of thing. When are you gonna put demonless grinders? I actually don't have that. Next guy. Let's move on. Next guy. Trying? Best of luck, man. Best of luck creating that army. That's valid. I hope that goes well. Almost 500 insane demons is crazy, man. That's genuinely insane. That is more demons than I have in total, by the way. Ridiculous. Next up, the list mod. Again, I have to leave this one over to you guys. I have very little experience with list mods. Where do they go? Did a random red world attempt and beat it? That's insane. Half-baked. GG's. Congrats. You've not decided on your 500th insane demon. What's the most based insane demon that I know? I've not really beaten many, to be honest. Mothmelons, but you've probably done that one already, to be honest. Puts it in a weird perspective. I think that's the idea. It's supposed to be like very general. Harmless. My friend is a list mod. That's my goat. No experience, depending on the person's star rated. All right. So we're thinking like high, harmless, low star rated. I've had good experiences with list mods. Has anyone had bad experiences with list mods? If I see no bad experiences with list mods, they'll go in star rated. If I get a lag spike, I'll call out the lag spike and get frustrated. Otherwise, I only occasionally get frustrated at myself, not to the point where I actively call myself mad. Yeah, no, that's. I think I'm pretty similar with you, Cryptics. Like, I'll call out the lag spike. I get pretty annoyed at myself. But like, I don't know. I'm not gonna crash out over it. You know. Never had a bad experiences. Never had a bad experience. Beat as your daily insane demon. That's insane. How's the experience, Shivi? No bad experiences. All right, star rated it is then. Never interacted with one. It looks like they are star rated deserved then. Overall positive experience with the list mods. If you're a list mod, congratulations, guys. GG's. Good for you. Next up, mod helper. Is there a difference between these two guys? I don't actually know. This was not me. This one. Also, one list mod, so I went to 6 Flags with, like, my level when I let him play on my phone. Based! We love that, Nongo. That's sick. Oh, mod helper is an in-game mod. So this is the guy that's grinding for Geometry Dash mod. So this is like, this guy wants mod in GD desperately, and he's doing like level requests, sending levels to mods. He's got probably his own like Discord server where he rates stuff. That kind of guy. Is that the guy you're talking about? Skylab, sorry. I think it's just because of where he was. I think because this guy was right next to the leaderboard, to the list mod and the leaderboard mod, I got interrupted. Star rated, harmless-ish, I'd say. Star rated, they're trying to be a good mod, but not tries. You are a hater, bro. Nongo, you're crazy. Looks like star rated, fairly good consensus. Do we think they're better than list mods? Though. This is the big question here. Are they better than list mods? These suck. I once went to one of their streams and they wouldn't play my level because it was a demon. Good Piggy, welcome to the stream, by the way. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. That's insane. Unfortunate, man. Harsh luck. Maybe star rated because new mods are always awesome to see, and having people with the chance to be mod is so cool. Yeah, I like that idea as well. I like that there are still like new mods going around, but like it's not a perfect world. They're not perfect, but who knows? Is Vanilla Player going to be there? No, Vanilla Player is not going to be there. Sorry. Good Piggy, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Good, I'm doing good, thanks. I'm chilling, man. Had a nice weekend, ready to start my week again. Groundbreaking heat pumps, what do you mean? Yo, Shuvie, thank you so much for the the follow reminder. I love that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, man. Much love. I think, they're like the same, man. I don't know. I'll leave them below. I'll just leave them where they are. It's fine. They're right next to each other. Valid. I feel like that's an archetype, but you're not enough of a character. The vanilla GD player just plays on vanilla GD. There's probably like an obnoxious version of you, but I've not met enough of you guys yet. Anyways, next guy. Vanilla player immediately goes into base, makes me feel bad for my icon texture pack. Valid, honestly. This guy needs explaining, and I'm here to explain. This is Moore. Moore is the guy that is in literally every mega collab ever made, ever. Moore is the person who you're just playing some random level, and you're like, oh, that's his part. How are you there? And also there. And they're like, literally every single thing, they're in it somehow. They have a part in there. This is like Hell Pegasus, probably. Back when Hell Pegasus was creating all the time. Based? We're getting based? Yeah, I'm glad you guys could, because it's and more, right? This guy is more. This guy is more. This is a strong based opinion. Okay. I like this. I can get behind this. I can get behind more being based. Because they're so involved with the community. That's such a good, that's such a good way of putting it. I like that. I like that, Cryptics. I'm not sure who that is, Skylar. Sadly, I am not based. They have such different styles as well. Like, how are you so versatile? Yeah, yeah. Like, they're always doing something different, and it's still working. You're all boring. We don't know. We don't know them. I'm so sorry. We're not based. We're not based as the creator. Okay. More. Done. Next guy. That was fast as fuck. You're gonna love this next one. Oh, guys. You're gonna like this one, I think. Do I save VODs? I do save VODs. And I upload them all. I have YouTube as well. They all go on a YouTube channel. So I have like a VOD YouTube. So they're there forever. You can check out all of my past VODs at any time. Prison. Straight to prison. What are new gens exactly? They are all of the people that just just joined the community very, very recently, have no knowledge of anything that's happened. Like, at this point, like, they don't know anything about 2.1. If you asked them who Heinz was, they wouldn't be able to tell you. Like, that type. Controversial take, harmless. I genuinely argue low harmless or just harmless. We're getting into this now. This is why I thought we'd like this one, because there's lots of split here. Because new gens like, I don't think new gens are inherently bad. But there are a lot of people that just hate on them. Zyra, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? How's your day going? Your first message is just hate to new gens. I absolutely love that. Ah, mwah. Beautiful, beautiful first time chat. I absolutely love it. That's hilarious, man. Don't see any harm in that. They just play the game and ask questions. They're harmless. Doing nothing wrong, but nothing notable. As a super old gen, they're harmless. Just the basis of GD. I kind of concur. I think you guys are right. I agree. They're harmless. Like, they're not bad. We'll get into bad later, because I know there's a bad subgenre of new gens. And we can get into that when we get into that. Hero, welcome to the stream. How you doing? How's your day going? I hope you're doing well. Going crazy with the stream. I appreciate it, man. I'm doing my best. I got a raid. If it's to do with that. Much love to Scrub always. My goat. I blame most of the YouTube streamers. Honestly, like, kind of true. It's them it's the people that cater to those people that are the problem, because that content is insane. I think they're just so nothing burger individuals. They're a blank canvas. They don't know anything. They're not inherently good. They're not inherently bad. They're just about, you know, they're chilling. New gen conversation, no, Akron is pretty hard. I'm going to play this. Ton 618 harder. We'll get into it. We'll get into it, because I think I have something that covers that type of new gen later. But I think this new gen will be in the middle. And I'm just going to leave them there. Like, I think there is fine, honestly. Low end of harmless. The questions, maybe sometimes they're annoying. But, like, that's fine. That's fine. Can we do femboys? Oh my goodness. You're asking too much now. I think you guys will like this one as well, actually. But like an actual... We'll see. I should stop saying this before I put something on. I'm building up your expectations for just another... It's just another guy. Next up is the one-hit wonder. This came up also in the server, but I had him down already as a guy. This is the guy who you have literally never heard of in your entire life. Nothing, radio silence. They drop one insane level, like out of this world, like, oh my goodness. How did you even manage this kind of levels of crazy? And then they disappear and you never see them again. And they either like fall off. They either just fall off or they just stop entirely and you will just never see them again. Eugen saying rip Michigan, not even knowing who he is or the crimes he's committed. Crimes? I don't remember Michigan committing crimes. What are we thinking? H. Iper, like Jax, the Kyuki creator? Star rated. I'm getting a lot of star rated. Very top of star rated. I can get behind this. I can get behind star rated here. I like that. Star rated IMO, they're cool and they got a lot of attention if it's good. Yeah. The only thing that drags them down is the fall off. Because there's the one-hit wonders that disappear entirely, and that's kind of cool. That's kind of aura, low-key. If they just drop one level, then you never see them again. But it's the creators that drop one insane level, and they drop a bunch of, like, mid afterwards. I think I will happily go with high star rated. We'll put them at the top. Let's move them in here. Make it a bit smaller. Jax is also not a one-hit wonder. What are you all on about? The OG elder user here knowing. The old gen. Guy came back and it was hype. That's true, actually. No, that is true. Some PPLL levels use mathematical functions to make themselves work. That's insane. Jolly, welcome in. How are you doing? How are you getting on? I hope you're doing well, man. One-hit wonders upload one star-rated level and does nothing else. Fits. Like, you get one, like, legendary level and then nothing. Caustic, if he was real, was the biggest one hit in GD history. Probably right, actually. I never thought about that. All right, next guy. The private server player. The guy who you will not see off of like the 1.9 GDPS or like some random friend's private server. They're not on the actual leaderboards. They're on some private server leaderboards. What do we think? Drop the most mind-bending thing known to mankind and proof of existence. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Aura and Widestep both went hard, to be fair. Shubi's right. They were raw, though. QQs are actually, like, really well polished. I think the others were less well polished. But I still like them. Yeah, and a top player. I mean, there's always a full solo, right? QQ being a full solo was actually insane. Right, what are we thinking? Harmless. Harmless but confusing. Harmless in a confusing way. I love that. Based, making first Minecraft mod. That's nice, man. Goes right to prison. They're edgy and for what? I kind of get that too. The edginess. Sometimes the private server players are actually just edgy for no reason. And you can get a slight like hint of gatekeeping in there. If you enjoy past update more than a current, then that's awesome. Yeah, I agree. All right, Cryptix, I'll see you in a bit, man. Cheers for stopping by. I appreciate you. I hope you have a nice rest of your day. I think diagonally into hardness for the confusion factor. We could put them in harmless. I think they're low harmless, though. Now we're getting more of a bell curve. I like this. We're getting more of the bell curve that we were looking for. People just upload their private server level onto GD. Yeah, I know you could make full 1.9 stuff in GD. I guess like the 1.9 editor makes it easier to not mess up. I think it's fair. You should do it a bit in WGDBS. It's just super fun. That's good. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. I think harmless is fair. I think they're a bit confusing. What do we think about diagonalizing them for that? Yeah, have you just seen that the first time, Nongo? Yeah, Kiventum's a suspicious user. It's hilarious. Welcome to the stream, though. How are you doing? How's your day going? We're banning them. Damn. We'll tilt them like this. There you go. They're harmless, but why? Why not just do it on the main game? That would be nice. Deserved ban, of course. Valid, honestly. All my GDVS levels are GDVS exclusive. Sorry, buddy. Unlucky. We will never experience the Nongo bangers. It sucks. There we go. Next guy. The recent tab enjoyer. I think this one might be quite polarizing. Prison, a wave of based. Kind of based. Star rate. I think these guys, my opinion on recent tab enjoyers is, I think they're based as hell. I like these guys. I like it a lot. This used to be me for a short period of time. I think they enjoy the finer things in life. Sometimes the worst thing you've ever played ever in your entire life is actually the best thing ever. The recent tab is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. And sometimes you get bangers. One of my favorite levels of all time, I found in the recent tab. And that is actually true. Like, genuinely 100% true. I was just randomly playing once, and I bumped into an Itch Kiba level, just in the recent tab. And it was insane. I loved it. I can't remember which one it is. Are you off? Crunchy, okay. Take care. It's lovely to see you, man. I appreciate you stopping by. I hope you have a nice rest of your day. Oh, for being in based, it's that bad, huh? To the recent tab! We love it. We love it. And, oh my god, guys, we're forgetting. Eric Van Wilderman plays the recent tab. This can't not be based. This is definitely based. And this goes above. I think recent tab and guys, this one might split the community a bit. They go here. They might even be the most based. They might even be the most based. I love these guys, bro. They are based as fuck. There's something so clean about just enjoying the recent tab on a nice afternoon. You're like, you know what I'm gonna do now? I'm gonna play whatever the fuck happens to be in the recent tab. Like, that is amazing. I love it. And I want more of it. I think it's great. Let me catch up on chat. Sorry, I had to rant there because I love it. You're one for a short period of time. That's sick, Zig. And you, Jolly. Nice. It actually, like, it hits so hard. It is like a hard drug when you're scrolling through the recent tab and you find something that you just know is going to be rated. You're like, I found this shit in the mines. I was down there with my pickaxe and I found this my own self. That's how you do it. That's how you do it the real way. It actually hits so different. Shout out to 129 Cool. Who's that, Shuvi? Hey, so is it 3:30 in the morning for you? Go to sleep. Oh my goodness. Mate, you need your Medibuys right now. Get your 8 hours. Oh my days. There's one guy called TRMS01, which really made cool levels, but I had no idea where I found him from. That's so fair. These type guys always like and play your levels when you release them, so they're not that bad. Exactly. We love the people that just, you know, they're chilling. There should be more of them, IMO. More people just like scrolling through the recent tab. I think they're below I'm so bad. You guys don't like this. Recent tab enjoy is the most based. Zero interaction I think is probably better. I don't think it gets much more based than that. There's literally nothing more based than not giving a fuck about the community. That's so fair. That is so fair. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go dumpster diving. What if I find a diamond ring? They're levels. They're levels. You're not even getting your hands dirty. It's great. But it's still, you could still win a diamond ring. Like, the win is real. 336 is crazy. It's also 336 for you, Shubi. Oh my, guys. Get some rest. Jeez. You gotta be up tomorrow. Probably. I do not condone late nights, okay? Femboys go to jail. Welcome to the stream, Kislol. How are you doing? There's no femboy archetype, sadly. But they would be in jail. Anyway, enough ranting. He's staying right where he is, okay? The recent tab and dryer belongs to be right there. It doesn't get much. I'm putting my foot down as the streamer. What are you gonna do about it, huh? You gonna move him? I'd like to see you try. Next guy. This guy we can put in jail. We can put this guy in jail. I'll be fine. Good. Back yourself. At least if you back yourself. Damn, time check. We got like the whole range of the clocks here. This is crazy. Crazy boy, welcome to the stream, by the way. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. 8:36 p.m. here. That's the same as it is for me. We're in the same time zone, man. Sick. I can see the people that are +1, the people that are like middle of the night, and all of the Americans that are way in the afternoon. Prison, jail, hell, Vietnam. Wait, no. That's not where they go. That's where you're from. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I misread that. I misread that entirely. It's just... I didn't see that was a response. I thought you were saying where you were gonna send them. Oh my god, I'm so cooked. Vietnam tier. My bad, guys. That was poor. That was extremely poor. Okay. Moving on, moving on. Leaderboard banned. I want to respect Star Grinders so bad, but the small interactions I've had with some of them were generally infuriating. See, I agree with that. Star Grinders and Moon... There's no Moon Grinder archetype yet. Give it a year, then there'll be one. I agree with the Star Grinders being low. We just have to see how low they are. God. Draft them to Vietnam is crazy, bruh. Off to Vietnam, Tim. Yeah, okay, you know what? Fine, guys. You win. It's Vietnam tier for Star Grinder. I actually can't make another tier in here, sadly, because this is in Photopea, because the tier maker thing doesn't work. Guys, Vietnam corner. Wait, I'm low-key down. Wait, I'm actually low-key. Wait, we can do this. We can do a Vietnam corner. Bear with me, guys. We're cooking here, okay? Wait. I'll make this one line. Yeah. What are our thoughts? Yep, Vietnam corner. Oh, God. Let's make you a bit smaller so you fit. Oh, I've got to move you down a bit. Oh, God, that's the wrong... Come here. No. Please. Oh, my God, please. I'm going insane. I'm zooming in. There we go. Okay. Sorry, I just had to do that. All right. You guys decide. You know, it's a democracy at the end of the day. They're behind it. Let me change the layering. Oh my God. There we go. We'll size them up a bit. Okay, no one, if anyone joins the stream and asks what the Vietnam corner is, no one in chat is allowed to answer, okay? Just so I've got it clear with you guys. That is there and has no context whatsoever. It is just Vietnam corner. I'm glad. I love democracy. Fantastic. Great. Anything remotely unsightable makes it a level 3 out of 10 to them. No, exactly. They can't cope if they can't see their transition in the 6-star. It's over. They deserve 1 pixel on the stream. Nah, they get the whole corner. The whole corner's all theirs. Wait, am I Star Grinder by technicality? It's off to no, you're not, because you're closer to Demon Grinder than you are to Star Grinder. So you win. You're okay. You survive. Banished to Nam. Oh, it's gone straight to the bottom again. All right, delayed reveal, guys. Please. Oh, there are 2. Why are there 2 of them? Let me delete this one. I'm gonna move up manually here. God, there's a lot of layers. There we go. The surface level reviewer. This is like the person that is very into grading levels on how good/bad they are, but does not care at all about the content of the level in itself. I think Skylar probably will be able to define this one better than me. Mod helper, but not good. There we go. That's probably the most accurate description you can get. It's like the mod helper will give you actual real feedback. They're trying. The surface level reviewer will just be like, this level is bad because I don't like it. Or this level is cool because I think it looks nice. Insane Demons are hyper-specific enough not to be star grinding. It's fine. I agree. You're good. You're good. You're not star grinding. You can't like... And Insane Demons take too long for you to be a star grinder. It can't be. Time to go. Are you off, Jolly? Much love if you are. I hope you have a really nice rest of your day. It's nice to see you. Leaderboard ban. These players will say, this level looks good. I like the colors and I think it flows well. Sent to mods. Yeah, yeah. Like that exact thing. I just like these people when they spread negativity for no reason. No, I exactly agree. It's the people like, yeah, kind of like the people in Twitter that will tell you that the level sucks but won't ever give any reason why. God forbid. And if you ask them why they don't like it for like constructive criticism, they'll be like, I am free to like and dislike what I like, man. Like, it's like my opinion, man. I don't know why I put an American accent on that. I'm so sorry, all my American viewers. And all my other viewers would have to listen to that. That was diabolical. Send them to prison. They help sometimes, but unless you really go in depth, they just say, damn, this is trash or mid. I don't like them too much. Leaderboard banned. But we're between leaderboard banned and prison. Which I can get behind, definitely. Because I agree with the empty negativity for if they don't like a level. They just will say it's bad and like never give a reason. They die to a transition like, this is ass, I'm not playing it anymore. Yeah, kind of like that. Issues I'm a memory level enjoying. Oh god, the amount of people that disregard memory levels because their nature is saddening, so I'm a bit biased. I say leaderboard ban since they're not completely insufferable all the time. I think it's between low leaderboard ban and high prison. Definitely. Check my story I sent earlier. Did you send it to my... Oh! That's just the server, guys. It's fine. You did not send it to my Discord. I don't know what story are you talking about? There are people who just want mod and think the way they can get it is by churning out boring reviews for creators who want actually analysis and feedback. Nope, in Twitch chat. Oh, I'll scroll up. My B. I remember a guy that said this level is bad because he didn't like the gameplay style of travel levels. Yeah, like that. Like that. Saying your level is bad because they don't like something specific. As opposed to giving actual feedback on something that's something specific that's like a personality-based thing. Top 5 jump scare. My bad, guys. Leaking the announcements channel in my Discord. Join the Discord, by the way. Very smooth. Whenever people ask for feedback from me, I sometimes write like 2 to 3 paragraphs. Yeah, that's like much better. That's on the that's the wannabe mod side of things. Being a biased critic is weird. I think we're gonna put them in. It sounds like we're putting these guys in prison. I'm not gonna lie. Which I'm down with. They're not that bad all the time though. Memory levels look cool, but I don't like them because I don't like learning much. But I know if I give time, I'd enjoy it. Yeah, but they wouldn't say that. They'd say, this level is bad because it's memory, and because I don't like the gameplay, and I can't do it. Prison? Okay, prison. Okay. We'll put them in here then. Oh, please. Please move them. Please move them. Thank you. We'll put them here. Using my power, prison. All right, it's prison. Prison it is. Oh my goodness. I actually have not fully got the hang of Photopea yet. Like here? I think so. I think like here. And Bad Host still at the bottom. Please. Please, bro. Thank you. There we go. I like it. We're really fleshing out prison here. There's a lot of guys in jail, man. A lot of guys. Your submission, if it's in the Discord, then I will have seen it. Moving on. Next guy. But not all of the submissions that I saw I added. It depended on whether I could generalize it enough to see if it was like a real archetype. Oh, this guy's not very near the top. Let me move him up. Please, hello? There we go. The desk slammer. I'm not going to pass much comment on this guy. Because he might sometimes be me. He might on occasion, like every now and again, he might be me. No, Kodri's right, Crunchy. It's Vietnam. You can get faster without learning memory. I do know that. I'm terrible at memory. I'm like an avid memory avoider, and I know that's a me problem. But I'm open about that. I'm open to the fact that it's very much a me issue that I have with memory. It's just that I particularly don't like it because I don't have that much time to play the game, and I'm old and slow at learning, and don't have the time to put into learn how to learn quicker. The desk slammer harmless. I love to hear it. This is the cousin of the got a lag spike guy. I really shouldn't be talking, but I prefer this guy to the lag spike guy, okay? Because the desk slammer is funnier, okay? The desk slammer guy is funnier than the lag spike guy. Star rate, it's funny to see them. I can get behind star rate very happily, please. All I can think of is the clip of Durami slamming his desk and opening everything. Yes, the best clip farm method? Nah. There are better. Desk slamming clips are either the funniest thing to watch or a bit uncomfortable to watch. We're not talking about the bit. This is the real desk slammer. Depends on how hard you hit the desk. That's the realest response yet. How high they are on this tier list depends on how hard they hit the desk. That's so good, bro. That's so good. Durami can open 9 desktops in a single slam. That's based. That's kind of based. You can, but only once. It's real. Have you seen the clip of someone slamming his desk and somehow setting his desktop background to a picture of Drake? No, I've not, Shubi. What? I have not seen that ever. What the hell? Where did you find that? Above lag spike. So, are we saying that they're harmless or are they star rated, guys? I'm not gonna pass any judgment on this because I'm too closely related. But like, yeah, send it, Shubi. I'd gotta see that, man. I have to see that. If you have it, please. Check GD channel. Ah, right. Come here. So I paused that at the wrong time. Sorry. Okay. This is an example of a desk slammer. Bro, open the entire fucking Microsoft Office. What the fuck? That's so good. Oh, he's going up. He's going up. He's going up. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so good. How have I never seen that before? That's fucking amazing. Just him like silently closing the tabs. He's like so locked in, just fucking closing all of his Microsoft Office windows, bro. That's amazing. You got it, Chibi? Where is it? Where have you sent it? The Microsoft Office got him crazy. Literally. Entered the 90 combination to open every app you have installed. It's so good. I'm so down to move them up for that as well. That's so funny. I don't think I can move them any higher than just this. But like, that's actually funny as fuck, man. Oh my god, bro. You're gonna ignore Outlook opening like thrice. There's so much shit going on. That's so good. Oh really? Oh, I'll peep them. No peeking, but download all of these. Okay. What an interesting, suspicious zip file. Okay, I'm not gonna look. But I will just extract all. Guys, adding my desktop, jeez. I'll just extract it to downloads. Oh, they're all called secrets. Okay, they're all like their own. They're not even named. So, look. Oh god, please, hello. Oh god, that's. Okay, can I not? Hang on. So there's actually safe to show here. If I can do that. Okay, there we go. Can I? Hello? Please? They're just called like secret 1 through 4. They're secrets, okay? There's no spoilers. We'll see it later. I found it! Let's see it! Let's see it, Shivi. You can send it in chat if you want. Is that, Skylar, is that stuff that I should add? Oh, bonus round, so I add it to the end of the tier list. Perfect, I love it. I can't fucking believe we haven't been top corner, bro. But yeah, Shivi, send it wherever. I will happily peep. Just let me know when you do. Oh, well, the whole link's not sent. I'll copy it. You're good. Oh. What's happening here? Extra dot. Oh, there's a dot here. Is there not? Is it that? It's that. No. Fucking. Where's this? How did he do this? So like, we gotta break this down. Okay, we gotta break this down. So he rages. First hit, Alt Tab. Second hit. He selects half his fucking screen, turns the volume down by like 10 notches, and ends up with this image of Drake selected, which is like 4 pixels total. Next slam. What was the next slam is, would you like to permanently delete the file? Somehow. So its next is delete. And then this happens. What? How does that even happen? I don't even... And then he fucking launches Audacity. How does he even do that? I'm in disbelief. How do you get from this screen to this screen in like 1/2 of a second? It's so low res as well, bro. Oh my god. Okay. So I think, guys, that should put us we should now all be unanimously agreeing they are star rated, okay? I'm saying they and not we on purpose, because that's never happened to me, okay? I've never been that bad. Dracosa's so funny, man. I love that. I actually love it. It's so great. Hi, I'm back with Rice. What I miss? Drake. Basically. We've agreed he goes here. He goes here. He can't go higher because this guy's actually helpful, but he goes in star rated. You just because, okay? Next guy. Next man. Next guy. Not man, sorry, next guy. The e-goat. So, the e-goat is not the goat. The e-goat is the guy who's, like, might be good at the game. He might be pretty good at the game, but he has the most enormous, insufferable ego ever. And it, like, the ego of this guy drives their every interaction. That's what this guy is. This person is like just the guy who thinks he is the best player and person ever in the whole world. Isn't necessarily, and is really, really annoying and insufferable. Only person I can immediately think of is Kygo, so prison. Trick and Space UK, prison. Prison, jail, prison, good. Prison it is. But where in prison? Where in prison do these guys go? Okay, so to send an image as wallpaper without using a mouse, you have to select the image, press Shift plus F10, and then B. That's insane. I can literally visualize right now with the keyboard in front of me exactly where this man's fist is landing. That's so good. Yeah, I've turned them all off because it's not a Geometry Dash stream. No interruptions. Yeah, prison tier. Definitely prison tier. Above Goat Creator Bad Person, not as bad as the bad person. That's a fair take. What do we think of that take, guys? Putting him, like, here. Do we think that's fair? I respect that take. I do too. I think that's fair. All right, shuffle them down then. Oh god, I've done this wrong. I've done this wrong. And then these guys go here. There we go. Ignore my terrible organization skills. We need to make heat pumps a sticker. I don't get it. I actually don't get it. What is heat pumps, man? What are you guys talking about? Lower. I've talked to really insufferable people in this category. There's a difference between insufferable and someone like Amor. That's, oh god, that is true. You have to also realize we put the daily chatter below that guy. Like, we have a community of greed that like, that Heinz and Amor is not as bad as the daily chatter. Is it? So this is not the most entirely serious list ever. I think the issue is the Goat Creator Bad Person thing isn't like necessarily actually a criminal, but more of can be an actual like arse. Like, to bring up more recent examples. The archetype we're going for is not actually, or the archetype I had in my mind was not actually like genuinely like should actually be in prison, but more like the grief crash out, for example, or the aperture clip that we're not going to talk about anymore, and the stuff like that where it's like, yeah, your level's amazing, there's no reason for you to be an arse. Finish another part. Nice, Zig. Congrats, man. Sick. That's huge. We love progress on the levels. That's big. Some of them are criminals. Some of them are criminals, but not all of them. And the archetype, they don't have to be a criminal to be a Goat Creator Bad Person. I sent it to you in DMs, Cherish. Skylar, damn. You'll have to scroll up a bit now for it, but I just sent you a link to the tweet a while ago. The Grief Crash Out came up recently as well. That was like, Doggy posted about that. You can check that out there if you want. Can name 3 criminals? Yeah, yeah, unfortunately, it is really, really weird the percentage of GOAT creators to terrible people that there are. It's like, you could probably plot a graph. The Grief Crash Out is so funny because why did he do that? That is actually so real. Like, what? Why are you actually mad? You already have a part. Like, you have one already. And also, this is years old. This whole thing happened ages ago. Funny situation, man. Funny situation. Yeah, that one, Shubi. But no, EGOAT above GOAT creator bad person, I think. I do agree. I do agree. We'll move on. I'll leave it there. I'm happy with that. All right, this guy. Oh, for fuck's sake. Give me a moment, guys. There's so many layers, bro. The Gatekeeper. We all know one. We all know one of these guys. This is one of the more common types of guy, I think. I think they are extraordinarily annoying. They're the people that are like, they are the typical classic, like, you did not beat a real extreme, insane blah demon, or like, you're, like any form of gatekeeping in the community, basically. Like that sort of thing. Or the people that is like deliberately keeping good things about you. Nah, the gaslight is not a bad shot, actually. That's quite funny. But no, I'm thinking of something different. Yeah, your level doesn't match the standards. Yeah, that type of guy. Your level's not good enough to get featured because it's not. It's the people that were mad when, like, what was that level called that got rated? When was Tidal Wave, for example? The people that were hating on Tidal Wave saying it wasn't rate-worthy, or the people that were hating on that Extreme Demon, It Back, when that got rated. Because it's not up to the standards. And it's like, yeah, you're allowed to disagree with the rate. But like actively hating for no reason is just, there's no need. You just don't need to be doing that. And yeah, oh, you did Aku as your first and only extreme? Nah, get good. Aku's so free to be yeah, exactly. And that. So there are like multiple different facets of the Gatekeeper here, but it all comes under the same umbrella, I think. Yeah, why Towerverse got Mythic Irish? Yeah, that type of guy. I'm the complete opposite of this. I hate these people. Good. They annoy me. Prison till Cambodia. There are no more corners, okay? We are not sending anyone to Cambodia. Vietnam corner is enough. We can't drag the bit. But I am down to put them in prison. Cambodia tier, bro. I should have made 10 tiers, I guess. I didn't have enough. All right. But where? Where in prison? And Detroit tier. I can't scroll down far enough. Like, there's not enough space down here. See, I can't scroll down any further. Send them to Slough? Relax, Juventum. That's ridiculous. Yeah, why are we ridiculing Southeast Asia? I did not start this, okay? And actually, we've moved on to cities in places in the UK and in the States now, fortunately. Slough to... Just above or just below EGOAT? That's valid. I think just above. I think, like, here is good. Send them to Chicago. Damn. Scunthorpe. Scunthorpe is crazy. Okay, we're gonna put them in here. Move everyone along one. Oh, please, bro. Thank you. I really should have just done this in paint, shouldn't I? Oh well. Here we are now. I live in sea. Damn. The ocean, like the... Where are you actually from, by the way, Shivi? Slash, where are you living? Cause I don't know. I'm curious. Mermaids confirmed. Valid. Florida. Yeah? Send them to Florida. US states might be a bit too far. Yeah, actually, true. That one is dangerous. We won't send them over there. That's too much. From Italy, living in Indonesia. That's sick. That's really, really cool. Danny G, my goat. The best, the best. Could go deeper because I don't speak Italian. Instead, I speak German. What? Yeah, because I thought your accent sounded like around German. So when I was like, you have to go to sleep before I stream, I was kind of like, at what, 6 p.m.? But if you're living in Southeast Asia, then yes, that's very fair. How do you not... I'm going to have to interview you at some point and figure out why that is, because that's crazy. I want to know your story now. I'm fascinated. Noonteat2GD, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Should have put impossible level enjoyer there. You might actually get to see a impossible level enjoyer lately. Soon. But we got to reveal the next guy. The GOAT. This is the actual GOAT. So this guy is just the best. Like, they're the best creator, they're the best player. Like, they just are winning. Like, they are just better than you are, basically. Yeah, it's fairly easy based, but I think it's important that we do not overrate these people for the pure reason that they annoy me a little bit. For no reason whatsoever. It's just like, okay, that's cool that you're way better than me, but like, wouldn't it be nice if you if you weren't so amazing? And that is pure personal bias and me being a bad person. But it's what I believe anyway. I think they're great. They are the GOAT, after all. And I think they definitely go in base as hell. But they're not the top of base as hell. They're not at the top. Let me catch up with chat. Lucko, welcome to the stream. How are we doing? How's your day going? I hope you're doing well. How are you getting on, man? Loki Tandoori Teddy tier. Oh, because it's me, right? Because it's me. I see now. That makes sense. I get it. I get it now. I understand it now. So Punch isn't that good? That's crazy. Not based to be good at the game. I gotta say, I think it's just a good job. I think, like, yeah, I think below no interaction, but pretty high. I'm thinking of putting them here. Or here. I'm happy for either of these spots. Because the GOAT actually doesn't have a huge ego. That's the thing. Like, they're not even annoying. Like, in the fact that they actually, like, take the piss. They're just better than you. Like, they just are. It's just kind of part of the way that things move. Second in row, I think. Recent tab is higher. Your only thing against these people is my own ego. Exactly. Exactly. It annoys... Why are you so good? Why can't I be that good? I want to be better. But I understand that is my own fault. And I probably shouldn't be marking them down for that. So I think they might have to go in... Are they better than the recent tab enjoyer, though? Recent tab enjoyers are kind of goats, not gonna lie. WizKid is the GOAT, actually. Fuck. Nah, if you say WizKid, then it has to be higher, because WizKid is actually base as fuck. But the thing is, WizKid is kind of a recent tab enjoyer. Not in that way, but in, like, he doesn't care about... Well, I don't know how much he cares, but he doesn't seem to mind at all about... whether or not a level is rated or what other people think about the level. He plays the levels for him. And I think that is, in part, recent tab enjoyer. That's why he's the GOAT. Then recent tab enjoyer, I think, goes higher. And then GOAT goes below. I think we end up with this, by that logic. What do you guys think? Let me catch up. Thinking Mitchie would be the GOAT of the GOATs. Literally, Mitchie was the GOAT, man. Will you check the DMs? I will, but I'll check them like later, like at the end of this or after stream, if that's right with music. Mitchie is the most based. It's true. Non-rated levels enjoy. Yeah, exactly. Which is great. It's such a good like thing to have. Then he's just using his preconceived notions because he isn't the best player at the game. I just don't know. I just don't know. What can I say? But GOAT has recent tab and GOAT standards. You reckon? You reckon they have qualities of both? The GOAT is above the recent tab guy. I will poll this. You know what? You guys get to decide, okay? Because you guys seem, chat, you seem torn. And this is an important, this is the GOAT. We're placing the GOAT right now, okay? So we need to be certain where he goes, okay? I'm gonna give you 2 minutes. And you guys can decide it, okay? This is a democracy, after all. You have the floor. I'm putting this in your hands. Actually, GOAT usually has all base standards, so above zero community interaction. That's crazy. I think zero community interaction is like a tier of its own. That guy is like, he's just him. He's just him. Poll is up, by the way. If you are just listening, get your votes in now. It needs to be decided. Wow. Okay. A consensus emerges. Right. Anyways, I shall take my leave since it's 4 in the morning. Shooby! Oh my god. Yes, please. Please go to sleep. I appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you so much for the follow as well. And I hope you have a restful night and are able to get in at least a decent amount of rest, because then sleep is good. Sleep is one of the best things in the world for you. It's definitely up there. Working while working. I'll be working while I can. See ya. I don't want. Yep. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, man. Have an awesome stream. Thank you so much. Cheers for the love. I really appreciate it. You're the best. And I will see you around. In your stream, probably. You're live way more than I am. And I hang out. I hang out when I can. Yeah, this is an almost unanimous decision. I'll just move it now. Fine. I'll let the poll finish, but I'll move it now. You guys win. I will let democracy run its course. I hope this makes you happy. And we'll move on. We'll just wait for the poll to finish. 8 votes right now. 3, 2, 1. It coming. Here it comes. Okay. Well, it goes above. It goes above recent tab enjoyer. Next up. The 9-year-old. This is the bad new gen. In my opinion. I think this guy is very annoying. Because the 9-year-old is the person that is the reason that we have such a big problem with YouTube Shorts creators and people who like cater towards a ridiculously young audience, making videos that are essentially just slop and like throwing millions of videos out, multiple a day sometimes, because they take 3 seconds flat to make. And it's not necessarily their fault that they are 9, but they are the reason that the whole issue exists. The 9-year-old will have opinions sometimes, so leaderboard banned. If it was a normal kid, I'd say harmless, but brain rotted is prison. Yeah, I think because of Kai Guy, people like It's Bran, like the famous shorts creators that are like, all of this content sucks. I'm child phobic, hell. I think me too. Where are we putting them? I respect Kaiga a bit though, the rent is always due. Hey, I mean, that's why, like, that's the thing, right? There's a reason that Kaiga and It's Bran are doing stuff like this, and it's because it works. And the reason that it works is because there are so many 9-year-old guys. And they all just eat that shit up. And it's not their fault for being 9. Like, that doesn't make them an inherently bad person. They're just 9. But damn, it's annoying. And, like, if you ever interact with one, it's like, yeah, you can instantly tell this guy's a 9-year-old. YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, and TikTok need health hit, by the way. Yeah. The Shorts creators make it, though, to be fair, so I can't put the victims on the same level. No, I agree. I think these guys are in leaderboard banned. I don't think they're prison. Because they're 9 at the end of the day. They're just 9. I just think that, yeah, bottom of leaderboard band is a very fair place for these guys. Oh, all right, Zig. All right, I'm going to go to sleep now. Just send me a message on Discord. What do you think of my DM? Of course, I will do. I will let you know. I appreciate you for sticking around. I hope you have a really restful night. And I'll let you know what I think, man. I'm sure it'll be sick. I'm looking forward to checking it out. Most of the times you can guess the age of a child by their username. Yeah. And, like, their first 1 to 3 messages also is, like, almost instant giveaway to the fact that they are the 9-year-old. But I think these guys go in leaderboard band because they are the victim at the end of the day. It's not their fault that they're 9. It's just... they are, unfortunately, the problem. Moving on. Next guy. Now, when I put this person on stream, we're probably all thinking of one person. And to make it obvious, this person, the serial hoster, is basically just Mindcap. It's just the guy that is 1 million mega collabs, build a solo level challenge, and then they explode. Like, it's all they do. They do mega collab after mega collab after mega collab, and they're grinding out these really cool levels sometimes. Or Viperin, for example. And it's all, like, they're always hosting, and they're always doing something. I think the serial hoster is pretty good, to be honest. I like them. I like them. I'm a fan. I think there is nothing wrong at all with being a serial hoster. I think mega collabs are really cool conceptually. I really like the idea of them, and I really like what they're able to achieve. So I'm a fan, personally. They make good shit because of their momentum, so I put them in harmless. Mindcap managed it pretty nice. Exactly. Yeah, like Mindcap. Or, yeah. Star rated or harmless IMO, star rated. There isn't any fails host. There's bad host. Bad host is fails host. And you'll notice the bad host is at the bottom. But yeah, I think this guy is like neutral positive kind of area. I'm happy to put them in either of these tiers, to be honest. And I'm leaning towards star rated. Because the mega collabs are cool. And there's nothing wrong with not liking, making solo levels all the time. Yeah, Turbo, I'll check now. Yeah, you were first. Turbo, I'm not going to set that as a sticker because I don't get it. I'm not going to do it if I don't get the joke. Star rated below one hit wonder? I think, like... Ooh, you might be right. Yeah, you might be right. I think I agree. Please. Let me... Oh my god, please let me let go. Thank you. I think I agree. I think this guy's good. Will I put him that high? There's nothing wrong with it. I'll put him that high. That's fine. As long as you guys aren't strongly against this. I'm happy to put him at the top of star rated or near the top. That seemed like a reasonable placement. What are we thinking? I honestly don't know where in star rated I would place it. I think this is fair because it's next to the one hit wonder. And I think, like, having that one sick level is really cool. But, like, you know, there's worse things to do, definitely. How many do I have left? I literally have 4 left, and then your surprises. So, don't worry. I've managed my time very well, actually. I'm pretty happy with myself. There's an ad popping up on this site over and over. There's about random scientists finding heat pumps cool. Is that what that is? Is that the whole joke? I've not been paying attention to that side of the screen. Is it like, it's over here, right? I've not been paying attention. I'm sorry. I hope you guys are liking the ads. Don't be influenced by them, though. It's all propaganda. Next guy. Yeah, we're coming towards the end of this now. We're getting into the thick of it. This is the next guy. The serial jumper. I think this guy can be summed up in like a single phrase. And that is basically tidal wave, jump from can't let go, 16%, square brackets, level in 10 runs, square brackets, 2 bajillion plus attempts. Is this you? If you are a serial jumper, you're not allowed to decide where this goes. Feels targeted. I turned off ad block just for this, because, I don't know, the ads are fine. And you only get one every now and again. Next year I'm influenced by the ads and will buy a heat bump. No! Prison or leaderboard? That's not invalid. Ultimately harmless is fair. Zenta, yo, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? How's your day going? I hope you're doing well. Level in 285 runs. All of my hardest are jumps. No one in chat can vote right now. This is great. It's just me. I get to fully decide all by my onesies because I have never jumped to anything in my entire life. I am the most one at a time, like solid state, small steps. It's just me. Oh, and Skylar. Okay. On all of the rest of you just have to sit here and watch us decide. Doing well, thanks. That's good to hear. I'm doing good too. This has been a fun stream. I really like this. I thoroughly enjoy this. This idea. This like tier list thing is fascinating to me. I love it. And making all of these guys and ranking them is great. They're armless. Not a jumper yet. If you're an aspiring jumper, that's worse, by the way. Not even made the jump yet. What are you doing? I don't do jumps. Good. Me neither. They're a bit harmful to new players because they introduce jumping, which is not good for improving at the game. That's also a fair take, actually. Never jumped either. Was ready to the golden doesn't count. Wait. We'll go here instead. It's not a jump, is it? This is the normal average step from 233 to 58. You get double the list points for this. This is you can literally get double the list points for beating the golden than you do for beating Moseretta. I'm pointing at you. You are a jumper, sir. You are not beating the allegations. You stand accused right now. You have the right to remain silent. Anything that you say can and will be held against you in court. But at the end of the day, you guys are harmless, I think. So I don't think it's fine. I think it's fine. I vote based. Fair. That's a fair response. I like that. I think you guys are harmless because, like, yeah, maybe there's some very minor bad effects with influencing the kids to go for some insanely difficult level that they're never going to be able to complete, and it will take them a year. But, you know, at the end of the day, they're just doing their thing. I think low harmless is fine. I think you guys are... I think you guys are worse than new gens because it's the new gens that you negatively affect with your jumping. I think here is fine. Below private server player is fine. I'd put high leaderboard ban, but I don't know. We're basically agreeing then. I think we're in the same ballpark here. I can take that. Next guy. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Let me take you guys out of that. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Nongo, about your paragraph. I am so sorry. I didn't know it would do that. I didn't think it would delete your message if you were a mod. I feel very bad about that. But, nah, you guys aren't in prison. You guys aren't in prison. You live. But you're not much higher. You're not that much higher. I think you're all leaderboard banned. All of you. Not all of you, actually. But I think as an archetype of Twitch chat, you guys are leaderboard banned. I'm so sorry. It's not you, it's me. Except it is you, actually. Except actually, fortunately, it's not actually you guys. I think the Twitch chat, like, archetype is not most of people in chat. But damn, you guys are, like, best buddies with GDS active. So I'm going to put you right above it. You guys get to be here. And that's because I'm nice. I'm putting you above it because I'm a nice guy. There you go. And I will not hear any difference. I think the archetype that I'm going for Twitch chatter is not, like... The issue with a lot of Twitch chatters is there are a lot of people that literally just come in. Zentazak, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, man. That's really kind. Thank you so much. Yeah, so the issue with the Twitch chatter is there are an awful lot of guys that come into people's streams, drop the level request, give no value whatsoever, and then leave. And that's it. I suppose others would be personally on every game. I love to brutally challenge myself around my skill level of progression. The improvement is definitely important. I find myself just doing what I find more fun. I tend to generally not care about improving the game at all. I don't jump to skip improvement. I jump to challenge myself and have fun in the game. Yeah, and I think that's fine. I think that's fine, Nonga. Like, that's why you're harmless at the end of the day. Like, you're just doing it for you. You're not doing it to, like, harm others. Guys! Just, what? This is why you're leaderboard banned. Oh my god. You're all, you know what? You know, just for this, I'm putting you down 1. You're now below GDS active. I hope this makes you happy. You did this to yourselves. I'd rather be talking in the GD server. No, I'm kidding. No, I wouldn't. That's unreal. How did that work? Jolly, you are getting, I'm gonna kill you. No, I'm not. In Minecraft. As the ringleader, I'm gonna make an example out of you. No, I won't. And yeah, I will. Any last words? In Minecraft. That's good enough. I am making an example out of Jolly Lolly. Let it be known. I hold the hammer. I will kill all... No, I will... Moving on. I literally said the, like, play my level, that's just... Yeah, not safe work, but I won't tell you. First time chatters are prison. Yeah, there are some Twitch chatters that are actually... They should... In the bin... like actual bad people, but there are also some based and red-pilled guys. Like, you guys are pretty chill, not gonna lie. I think my chat, you guys are star rated on average. I'd give you like a mid to high star rated. Maybe even going for base as hell at times. Maybe even base as hell. Anyway. Now we're insane. That makes you more based though. Oh, for fuck's sake. Can you see the word? Do you guys know what this is going to be? I feel like you should know. Where are we putting this guy? Say it with me. Prison. Put him in jail. I'm not hearing any other arguments. I hate this guy. These are the type of... These guys are actually just hating just to hate. And they think they are way cooler than you are at the same time. And it's... Any conversation with them is like, you do not get to talk to that guy unless you have enough followers to have a real conversation. Otherwise, no talk. No talk. Followers check. Earnings check. You're dog water. You're literally trash. Like, they piss me off, man. They piss me off a lot. And they are going... They're low-key going below Goat Creator Bad Person because they don't actually do anything good. Maybe I'm just a hater. Maybe I'm just a particular hater of GD Twitter. But some of the people over there genuinely suck, man. Some of them actually suck. The strike ended abruptly. I brought the hammer down. Bang. Like me? Real. Wish I could give it to you. Aww. Santa, you're such a nice guy. No opinion, never had an experience with Twitter. I'd keep it that way, to be honest. There are nice guys on there, but the archetype that is not nice at all. We went Gaslight Aku got D-rate to insane. Yeah, there's some ridiculous stuff that people do over there. Mods crush their balls with pliers. Worse than Star Grinders, definitely. 100% worse than Star Grinders. But we can't really put them in with the Star Grinders because they're in Vietnam corner. There's not room for them. There's not room for them over there. Twitter produces the worst takes ever seen. Literally some of the worst, like, terribly put together sentences you've ever read. You will find them on Twitter. Vietnam doesn't accept them is real. Please let me move them. I think these guys go here. Put them at the bottom. I hate Twitter. I'm down to move these guys down, by the way. I'm down to put these guys at the bottom. Do we put them actually just right at the bottom? I don't know. They kind of fit here kind of nice, guys. What are we thinking? The golden goat. Go for a center. Golden goat emote would go hard. Monkey, welcome to the stream. How you doing? How's your day going? I hope you're doing well. Looks a bit more like a bell curve now. It does. A bit more. We're still pretty bottom heavy, but we're a bit more bell curved. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this too. I think we might be keeping this. With a huge spike at the end. Valid spike though, honestly. Right, this is the last guy that I have here before the secret guys. Are you ready? Oh, come on. Wave carried. Yeah, we hate a delayed reveal. I don't know how you set that so it always adds at the topple. At the top. The wave carried guy is the guy that his best game mode is wave, but he has to tell you about it. He has to let you know that he's wave carried. He'll only beat like wave carried levels, and his skill level will be massively inflated just because his wave game is insane. I'm getting a very strong leaderboard band consensus here. I like this. I'm down for this. And below challenge player as well. But I think above the 9-year-old. What did you guys think of that? If I put them here, between challenge player and the 9-year-old. Yuso prison? I am not wave carried. There's no way you could even say that. I am not wave carried. Wait. I don't even know what my best game mode is. It's not wave though. God, I am terrible at that. Brisbane title over can't beat any other extreme. Literally. It's like, oh yeah, I did that solar flare, you know, easy level, insane demon. And then like their hardest like non-wave level is like bloodbath or something. It's like, oh cool, nice, great. I suck at wave but love 9 circles levels to lead to deco style. I think they're cool. The newer ones especially, way more inventive and way more cool. And I really like that. I think they go here. Made my new hardest challenge. Nice, Monkey. Are you working on verifying that now? How's it going? I do have style, but there's one dude who only plays 9 circles. Yeah, that's the problem. I think that's good. All right. That's exciting. Guys, we've now done all of the regular ones, which means we can move on to the anticipated surprise. So I don't know what these are. Should we do a review of all of these ones, like, first, and then move on to the secrets? Or in what order should we do this, Skylar? Funny to see that the greatest person in the GD community is the one who doesn't interact with the community. It's true, man. It's so cooked. I'm not doing level request right now, Monkey. I'm not playing Geometry Dash. Shows how great GDC is. Ouch. Okay, we're gonna go on to the secrets. I think overall we kind of cooked with this, not gonna lie. We'll review? Okay. I think I'm pretty happy with this. This is like a very, very solid tier list. This is hilarious. This is actually so funny. I don't even know what the fuck this is. Cool. I hope I don't get backlash for this on Twitter. I hope the Twitter mains don't see this and give me backlash. This will be classic Twitter main archetype if I post this on Twitter and the Twitter mains come for me. I'm just calling it now. If that happens, I've said it already, okay? This wasn't even my idea, right? Is there anything I disagree with here? What would I change? If this was purely me, I would probably... I'd move the extreme grinder down. I'd move the GD mod up. I would... probably... What else would I do? The rest of this is pretty good, to be honest. Like, I'm pretty happy with this, not gonna lie. I like this tier list. Don't post this on Twitter. Be afraid. I should be. Do I get to be in the 0 community interaction guide? This is the first time I've interacted in several months. Yeah, your base is hell. Your base is hell, Crunchy. You win that. You win for that. I find desk timers more interesting than demon grinders. Ah, that's an interesting take. I like that, actually. Actually, yeah, because I am a desk slammer. I'd move them up. I'd move them up. Serial jumper a bit higher. No bias, though. No bias, though. Practically Zero, I'm planning on going on another long hiatus. That's fair. That's so fair. GDmon said everything is based. Yeah, I'd move that guy up a bit. Everything else is like, this is not a bad tier list, genuinely. I wouldn't make many changes here. No significant ones. Okay. It's secret time. I have no idea what these are. First one on. Oh my fucking god, bro. I love the delayed reveals. Tandoori Teddy Watcher. We just went over this, actually. Rate yourselves right now, guys. Based as hell. Based as hell. Vietnam. A few jail. A few jail. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I think you're based as hell. This stream has been crazy. And you guys have been based as hell the whole time. I think you guys go in based as hell. New tier above based. I love how it's literally like, it's either base as hell or prison. There's no in between. I think you guys go... I think you guys go like here. I'm gonna put you here. I'm rating you very realistically here. This is my unbiased take. This is where you guys go. Oh, please. Thank you. Move this over a bit. There we go. I think you guys fit there very nicely. I think you're based as hell. As much as you guys would love to imprison yourselves, you're based against your own will. Replace the text with Tandoori Teddy Watch. I'd have to like squeeze it. Wait. Yeah, like that. That's perfect. I love it. It fits well. That's great. Okay. Hang on, let me move these back. Sorry. I'm messing up with the flow here. This is a perfect suggestion. I'm keeping that. I'm keeping that. That stays. Next up, what should be a delayed reveal as well? There we go. It's weirdly half. Can we go up a bit, please? There we go. Guy who uses their Twitch Prime on Tandoori Teddy. We are going to have to make a new tier. We're going to have to make a new tier. I don't know how we're going to do this. There's not enough... I can only think of one way that we could do this properly. And that's if we did this. I think it's the only way. Let me not actually fill the whole thing. Hang on. There we go. I think that's the only, it's the only way that I can justify it being in the same, it's all I can, prison, no! You disrespect the most base type of individual that exists on this planet. How very dare you? I will move on to the next guy. Did we get a... every time I see the heat bump message, the ad is gone by the time I see it. I just saw one disappear. God. Next one. I said heat pumps and it just failed. That's a bad sign for the heat pumps. Next guy. This might take a minute, hang on. No, guys, hang on. I'm getting there. What's Unearthed? Unearthed was my first extreme demon. It may or may not have taken me 3 years to beat. I saw the heat pumps ad. I see it. Electricians agree. Heat pumps are only worthwhile if something. Wonder who that one person is? I couldn't tell you, honestly. Oh my god, this is taking actually forever. Can we hurry up a bit, please? Is this as fast as we go? Click the ad for the funsies? That's a terrible idea. I am not clicking an ad. Can you click the ad off stream and send you the link? Sure, Turbo. I'll just wait for it to pop up again. Oh my god. We need the full article. Ah. Here we are. Welcome, guys. It's been a bit of a long transit. Quite the journey, I must say. Just made it worse. It just made it way worse. Okay. That'll do nicely. We are not going to talk about what that is, by the way. If anyone asks, that's nothing in the corner. You are not allowed to disclose what this is. Okay? 10-hour flight, literally. I took the slowest plane, man. This is the last one. The ultimate, final secret, guys. Last guy. Oh my god, bro. I swear, this is happening on purpose. The website's doing this to me deliberately for not clicking the ad. I'm so sorry for what I'm about to do, Cubentum. You're going to prison. You're going to jail. There you go. I'm going to let you be a bit bigger than me, though, so that people can see it. Prison for Cubentum. In fact, I'm going to put you over here. There we go. Yes. Yes, this fits nicely, I think. Okay. I'm sorry, Cubentum. My sincerest apologies. It wasn't me. My hands are tied. Gonna start rerolling again. God. Alright. But guys. That's it. I'm gonna save this image. Plus secrets. I got caps lock on. Lovely. And I'm gonna save the image without the secrets. There we go. And then this is the final one. This is the normal no secret one. And the secrets, they're exclusive. I won't post the secrets on Twitter. You guys had to be here. Oh my god, my caps lock, bro. There you go. You had to be here this stream to see it. But that's it. That is the tier list. Oh god, there's another ad that came up, Cubentum. Secure, what the? Honestly, the curiosity it's piquing my interest. Okay, that's it though. That's the tier list. What did you guys think? What did you guys think of that? I hope you guys liked it. I actually really enjoyed that. I thought that was great. Bad, Cubentum. Why? What possibly is there on that not to like? You know, there's perfectly normal tier list with normal things on it. It's got to be normal. What could possibly be going wrong? It seems fine to me. Check new clip on Discord. Okay. But let me bring you guys over. Delete the VOD. What is this? The +1. The people that are like middle of the night and all of the Americans that are way in the afternoon. Prison, jail, hell, Vietnam. Wait, no. You guys didn't get to... I guess you only need the audio. Sorry about that. That's a canon moment on the stream. My bad. That was I genuinely did not see that coming. I don't know how that happened at all. That was just... it is what it is. It is what it is. Anyways. I'm gonna end the stream. We timed this perfectly. Like, perfectly. Shibo! Welcome to the stream. Perfect timing. You just missed it. You literally just missed the tier list. Do you want to see it? I can show you the full one if you want. This is without the secrets, though. But here. This is it. This is the tier list that we ended up with. Anyways, I'm going to post the full one on, like, Twitter eventually as well. And maybe somewhere else too. Who knows? Who knows? She got of Ambrosia. Ah, yeah, sure. I'll peep that now. I got a minute. This is the new part to Zig's level, by the way. This is sick. Damn, okay. Damn, I really like that. That's really cool. That transition's really cool too. Okay, I'm a big fan of that one. I love the gameplay of that. That's so unique. Nice, man, nice. Yeah, different off Ambrosia. I would rather throw myself off the Empire State Building in front of a school field trip of kindergartners. Instead of what? Instead of what? Yes, that'll be the raid message. That's a great idea. I'm copying that right now. So to see your tier list, that's banned. You know what? Banned forever. Oh my god, wait, Nongo's live. Guys, we're raiding Nongo. Guys, we're raiding Nongo. I don't think I've ever been able to do this before. This, like, never happens. This is the tier list. This is the raid message. Don't forget. Yes, Sibo, I love climbing. I'm getting really into it. I am really, really enjoying it. That's the raid message. Spam this. Let them know. Send Nongo lots of love. They deserve it all. Nongo's pronouns are they, them. In case it'll say on their stream. Dude, I'm so cooked. Send them lots of love. They are amazing, great mods here, and they deserve it all. I will see you guys in a little bit. Do not forget to join the Discord. Subscribe to the YouTube. All of that good stuff. This full thing will be posted on my Twitter. You can follow my Twitter if you want as well. And peace out, guys. Cheers for sticking around with me. This was amazing. This was honestly so much fun. I genuinely... What a blast. What a blast.